All right, I'll go check. I'll be back.
So just keep saying things. I mean, I guess. Yeah. Geez.
It's so awkward. Whoa.
This is hard.
Okay. I want to figure out how to make that. This is the thing that's annoying about PS Remote Play, is that it definitely plays the screen music while it's on. So that's, I will, now that I know it works, I will minimize it. I will disconnect it.
If it hadn't been for Cotton-Eyed Joe, okay, I'd be married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton-Eyed Joe? Misty, come in. If it hadn't been for Cotton-Eyed Joe, I'd be married a long time ago. What?
This reminds me. Yeah, so we're on stream, right?
Yeah. You want to talk secrets?
No. I just need to confirm with other parties here that RSVP for the wedding.
I have done so, correct?
Yeah. The due date for the RSVP is the 1st.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
This is to our macaroni party.
Macaroni party or Macaroni Land? Yeah,
absolutely.
If you're a macaroni boy and you love fried macaroni, please type in the chat, say, I'm a macaroni boy.
Did we just get
the Macarena instead?
Oh, you almost put video on there, Buster. I saw that.
You see how fast I was?
Yeah, dude. I remember one time you were doing the campaign over Discord and with some randos in it, and you accidentally pressed the button, and I saw you walking and then looked down at your phone, which was at your hip, and you just like whipped it out of your face.
Oh yeah, you can't let that happen, man. You can't let that sneak up on you. That's the last thing you want is a sudden face reveal.
Are we ready to go?
I get it.
Are we ready?
Actually, we're not. So the audio sounds fine. I'm kidding. Let's
thank
go.
God. I spent like 15 minutes before this to go.
He's just, there's wires and fucking a wrench and there's flames coming out. Like, I don't know how to make audio work. This is it. Right. Where are we going? Magic bus? Magic school bus?
All right, I'm going. It's on desktop, but we're going.
So we can hear everything's going. Everything's good.
Oh wait, let me
Is what you're about to say so gold? You're worried that a single line might be missed?
Possibly.
Hey, we're here to support our boys.
Okay. Do you see this background right now?
Oh my God!
We are on Keth's home plane called Limbo. Yeah, in this area there is chaos, and chaos reigns. And you see, as Keth was picking through a Kellogg cereal box one morning, he found a relic.
Right. Right, a relic.
A relic which is...
Hey, Keth! Wait, Keth! One question. What kind of relic? I'm really interested. Tell me more.
Wait.
Have you ever heard
this
of...
This is Keth from my favorite 3 actual play episodes of...
Yes.
Rhyme of the Frost Maiden?
I was eating cereal this morning, and I came across this disc that said Scooby-Doo and the Tomb Door of Mysteries.
This is by far the first time I've ever helped an alien jerk off. Continue, please.
Yes, well, apparently Kellogg's had a promotion where they worked with Cartoon Network and released 5 discs.
No
and
way.
They are all
really, Kat?
exceedingly rare, and I have one. They go for like $30 on the internet each, but I haven't found one.
You said 40 earlier. Which is it, like 40 or 30?
Okay, so I saw disc 4. It was at 25. I saw disc 3 at 35. I've never seen disc 1 up on eBay. It is
too many people have disc 1. It's $0.
I love that we have somebody trying to get to the bottom of your financial racket. How much is it? How much are the discs?
So Keth will be possibly selling this after this.
I like Scooby-Doo, so I gotta know these things.
Dude, let's see this. All right,
sick, let's slide this in.
So you got a sick scoop here?
I'm just gonna be honest. Velma was the hottest of that crowd. Holy cow!
Jinkies, am I right?
You remember how thick she was? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Scooby.
Right now, I am trying to insert a disc into the apparatus.
Whoa!
Into Keth's apparatus that would run a CD, but it is not working. So we have to go through the PS4 connection.
Are you telling me the relic isn't working?
No, the relic works, and there are mini games on the relic, but you can only play the mini games on the computer. Otherwise, it's
Are you fine with your menu, DVD. By the way? Are you fine with your menu showing?
Yeah, this is fine because we are about to go on a Toon Tour of Mysteries.
Let's freaking go,
I like
dude.
your dots.
Can you hear the PS4?
No.
Not currently, but I don't think any sound. Are there any sounds being made?
Oh.
Did you guys know pigs orgasm for 30 minutes?
I never thought Scrappy Doo was that evil.
I'm not talking about Scrappy. I'm talking about pig cum, buddy.
I mean, Scrappy is a pig.
Okay.
Man.
Okay. Okay, maybe this will work. All right. Okay. All right. But you can't hear anything. Wait, wasn't this an issue with the PS4 prior that we couldn't have any sound?
No, I think it was. No, it was the thing with the VR chat.
Okay, so, but you
actually.
Can you hear?
No, last time we had the PS4 on, we had too much sound. That was actually the issue.
Yeah.
If you start playing a game, we can check the stream to see if there's sound or whatever.
Dude, but his epic reveal is gonna.
Is this all serving an epic reveal?
Yeah, I mean he's got good reveals. Transition back for your code here.
I didn't know that. I thought there was something. Okay, there's a dramatic reveal. I apologize to the.
Last time we got Alaric on, and then everyone corralled around. I was freezing, and it was a great opener, you know. Unfortunately, because of me, no one could hear it.
Well, I mean, you were freezing, and it's hard to get good help these days. And,
well, you know what? I watched The Revenant, so
did
not
you?
Really much of an excuse.
That's right. He survived.
I am staring at this absolute. It's a gold. It's just a bar of brownie, dude. It's just like a handful. Gonna consume
Probably
that.
one of the meanest things I've ever seen was this guy in college. A girl baked a bunch of brownies and she left out in the kind of common area, and some jackass came up and made a centered diamond brownie and just took it from the middle pan batch.
That is evil.
And he ate it, and it was a big piece, and he marched away. And I tried to, I, being the witness that I was, tried to get after him, but I was 2 floors above him. It was below me. And I was like, stop, wait! Criminal! I had to turn into Odo from Deep Space Nine. Major Kira.
Dude, we're gonna do no more Picard, Frakes, Riker stuff. We're moving on to murkier, morally grayer pastures.
Mandakira, I've noticed that you humanoids have a tendency to have butt sex.
Nerys,
Kira,
when I turn into goop,
when I need to go in my bucket, I think of you.
Here's the thing, though, is that, because obviously this is important, what I'm about to say, right? Everyone understood Riker and Picard references, but does anyone know what
do they know Deep Space Nine? That's a good question.
Yeah.
The answer is absolutely no. Because at least
we're going to be making those forever now.
Deeper cuts. Wait till we get to Voyager. People are going to... No idea.
Anyway.
Hell yeah, dude.
I don't even know, like, if she had... What does she...
7 of 9?
Does she say... What does she drink from the replicator?
She drinks piss.
Janeway.
Yes. One large glass of piss, please.
Can you all hear the PS4? Can you hear the PS4?
Let's see. Yes.
Yes? All right.
We did it.
Keth's grand reveal coming straight up. It's from the depths of limbo. Let me introduce you.
It's going to crash, and I'm so happy.
Can't display the screen on the connected console. The screen contains content that can't be displayed using remote play.
What?
He was so proud.
That sucks. Well,
guys.
Oh, he's distraught.
Guys.
Oofa.
Do you guys think you'd be able to entertain the viewers for about 4 minutes as I run upstairs into my study?
Yeah, so
another device player.
No, it's all good. We're gonna talk about how the captain of Voyager drinks piss. Hot piss.
We could do that.
Steamy piss. I'm
gonna put the slideshows up while we're waiting.
Yeah, please do. Get some. Maybe some Odo picks, or actually do the founders. You know how Odo's people wear like those peach one.
They don't wear it's real
suits. Like they decide to all look like peach.
I can't do that because that would take a lot of work. But I can switch to our slideshow scene that I have prepared that'll go through all these images. I don't remember I don't know who's on
all
what.
The classics.
I think it's currently Kermit, and it's I got Barrett from Final Fantasy in there. I got Cloud from Star Wars Episode 9: The Rise of Skywalker. I should get Janeway in there.
So let's in the meantime go through some famous Nintendo characters and ask ourselves whether they're a top or a bottom. Mario, obviously a top, but Luigi, clearly a bottom. Right.
No,
but it gets a little bit more interesting.
Because he's always... Mario's a bottom because he's always like risking his life for Princess Peach. So.
Ooh, are you giving us the Mario's a simp argument?
What's Toad?
Toad, switch hitter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Toad's been known to put on some chains and whips some things.
The princess is
both
in
sides.
Another castle, that kind of thing.
Yeah. But you know who's a power bottom? Wario.
Yeah. Wait, does he go? He does a
Waluigi. Yeah, Waluigi, asexual, not interested.
Oh. That's cool. Yeah. He's got life goals.
Yeah, he's more interested in eating garlic. It is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I really like the tennis games.
Yeah. Donkey Kong is an ape. Don't have sex with that. That's not good.
Come on.
That booty, fucking Donkey Kong will clap your ass, dude. You don't want that.
Bestie.
Yeah.
What would you play in Super Smash Bros?
Oh, I love oh fuck. Now I forget his name.
Roy.
The guy that's got it starts with a B.
Bitch tits.
I was gonna say that exactly, actually.
He's a new fighter in our DLC pack, bitch tits. Starts with a B?
I can't think of any.
Bronzer, not,
Bronzer?
Not, hold on. I'm getting Pokemon and Mario confused. Hold on.
Oh my god. Okay. Bronzer Brody.
Bowser.
Oh, right. That would have. I don't know why we didn't think of that sooner. That's a solid pick.
You know what? Yeah, no, he's a dragon turtle, right?
He's got spikes on his turtle back.
Right, there's a weird. It's Mario Superstar Sunshine, where he kidnaps Peach and then tells Bowser Jr. that Peach is actually his mother. It was very gaslighty.
Wait. He kidnaps Peach and then tells Bowser Jr. that Peach is his mother. I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Second time through, I got it.
Wait, now this confused me.
Yeah.
Is it Bowser Jr.'s mother or is it the mother of Bowser? OG.
Okay, so Bowser wants to get his weird turtle dongle.
There it is.
With the princess of the land, Peach. He kidnaps her, but he wants to explain this to his impressionable son. Yeah. So he goes, "It's your mother I kidnapped. Don't worry." And then Bowser Jr. goes, "Well, I need to defend my mother and make sure Mario doesn't save her." So Bowser Jr. decides to essentially look like a Nega Mario and run around framing Mario for crimes at this tropical island.
Yeah.
So
is
Mario.
That really why all of Sunshine started?
Yeah.
That's how he gets the flow or the backpack.
Yeah, because from Professor Egad, who's from the Luigi Mansion. Ooh. Yeah.
I don't like that you can give me, the Bachelorette as well as you can give me the plot of Super Mario Sunshine.
What, bro?
Big Ed and Wario have like the way you explain it, they could be in the same area of Palm Beach or whatever. Oh wait,
they're in the same universe. I like to make sure when I'm in a social gathering that I have all my bases covered. And if I'm talking to you, if you jump from wrestling to video games to 90 Day Fiance, I'm going to be there. If you're talking Odo, I'm there. Don't worry. Yeah.
I, on the other hand, am not as prepared.
You're full Pokemon.
So you're completely evolved.
I've got Assassin's Creed under my belt, too.
Ooh. Who's your favorite Assassin's Creed game?
Honestly, I'm really enjoying Origins, the one that's set in Egypt. But I started with Brotherhood, and I love that one because that's just what I started with.
Which one has the silly Italians that go
Ezio? That's
I
Brotherhood.
love Ezio. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. He goes, "Hey, it's a pizza."
Yeah, I got so sad when I ended that. I was like, no, I want more Ezio.
That was such so you had 4 games. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting super into it. That was a lot of fun.
Well, wasn't there one that was set in the American Revolution?
That's 3, yeah. And
then you get to tomahawk kill king.
Connor was his name. You're a Native American who is recruited into the Assassins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was a really awesome setup, but then there's did you play it, Misty?
I'm still going, so I may have, but...
Can I spoil a minor mission for you?
Yeah.
You're supposed to hang out with all the legends of American history, like the founding fathers and stuff. And you're going to be like, oh, that's awesome, because Assassin's Creed always makes it cool.
Yeah.
But then there's this one where you go with Paul Revere on the Midnight Ride. But you're like, oh, that's going to be sick. We're going to go so fast. I'm going to throw my tomahawk at people.
I feel like I did that one.
Yeah, except he shows up at a house. He's schlubby. He's 5'4", and he's like, get on. I need help. and you're jacked and awesome, and you have no ties to the American Revolution per se. You have your own stuff going on.
Come here.
Hey, he's like, "Hey, you!" You got to do it because George Washington's telling you to.
All I have to ask was does Ubisoft have a Chinese office?
How did you? Yes.
They're destroying American.
Yeah. No, keep going.
History.
No, finish it. Finish
Jokes
the
like
prayer.
Jokes like that'll get you canceled.
Anytime someone starts a joke and then stops in the middle of it, I'm always like Green Goblin to Aunt May. Finish the prayer. Finish it.
Oh man.
You're back. There was. What?
Yeah. Keth is downloading some boot camp software from Apple to get
gosh. It's going to be an hour into this.
Galaxy
No. You need to understand, this reveal is going to be incredible. All I remember from the American game, the American Assassin's Creed game, was I was explained to that apparently you can go meet Benjamin Franklin and all he wants to do is talk about boning older women. That's all he wants to talk about. He's always like, he's like, hey, the best reason why, and this is something that he wrote about apparently, but he was like, hey, you know why older women are better? They're more mature. You can't have kids with them. They don't have diseases, and they'll die soon. So if you want to leave,
remember the scene where he was like just telling Connor that.
I swear, if you look it up, you'll find it. I promise you, that is in that game somewhere. That was the only pitch I had for that game from somebody. I know it in my heart. It's there somewhere.
Without getting too into the meta of the Assassin's Creed games, they changed it like in the Egyptian one and then the new ones and stuff. But for a while, you could kill everything in sight, and it was really fun to just like. It was so easy to just slaughter everything.
You still can.
I know you.
But now you have to summon Ragnarok.
Okay. But it was really fun to like. Walk into oh my gosh, like Boston and like kill more guards than there was in the Boston massacre at that time, and there's no like newspaper or anything.
Were you checking the Wikipedia article for the Boston massacre just so you'd have a higher body count?
I played it around the time that I was learning about Boston. I went to Boston on like a student trip or whatever.
I thought you were just taking guards out and then checking the wiki like 10 more and I'm there.
All he had to do was go on that trip, lick the ground once, and he's like, I know how much blood there was here.
Yeah. I was here. That's so great about gaming is that you already know everything. You know, I went to Boston in real life. I said
Reach was glassed.
Yeah, exactly. Now that's in space, but
you were there when Mario jumped through that painting that one time.
That cut deep too.
Yeah, dude.
We're about 3/4.
You were there when our first spore creature came from the briny deep.
You guys don't. So I feel like you guys don't get it. Spore is gonna last us forever.
I know. I've been saying the same thing. I am with you on the spore train.
Okay.
I am with you. Fine. But there are other men here who wish to have reveals, and we will wait for those. Patience is a virtue. Enjoy your van.
Other men that do not have mouse or keyboard, so they can't do anything like that.
Oh, I see.
He did say that.
He did say that. Why I'm trying to work around.
This is a harrowing.
This is quite the epic.
If you, I mean, like, hey,
welcome,
everyone. Welcome.
What?
Introduce yourself.
So I'm down for.
Yeah,
I'm down for your reveal. However, I'm also down for you throwing hatchets at people's heads in Hitman.
I'm down for another 55 minutes of waiting. Alaric, how are you today?
The hatchets.
I'm all right. How much have I missed?
Not a fucking thing.
Oh no.
No, not
We're working on it. We're working on it.
That is perhaps the worst solution.
We are streaming, though. Fun fact.
We are generating content as we are going.
Which,
So what we're streaming is the fact that we're not streaming anything.
Oh yeah,
We're
dude.
Yeah.
effectively, we're streaming. What?
All right. Here's actually a question though. Now that Alaric's here, I can give it. And Misty, you probably have a great answer to this as well. So, my brother posed this to me the other day. What land animal, what land predator that can in fact kill humans or is known to kill humans do you think you could take in a fight?
Oh, that's a good one.
Lord. Yeah, so I know I'm not physically strong.
I said a cobra.
Really?
A cobra?
Oh, those things are fast and they'll bite you.
No.
Like,
What's your strat? What's your strat? Explain yourself.
Yeah, as soon as you get bit, you're dead.
You're fucked up. No,
Okay.
You
Guys,
thought wrong.
guys,
You thought wrong.
guys.
Maybe your argument is that before the poison will kill you, you can kill
It
it.
accepted the death.
So
Yeah,
technically, you'll beat it first.
That was
But,
where
like,
I was.
I
thought I
got you.
could.
I got you, Andrew.
If it bites me, I have like 10 seconds to rip its head off, and I think I could do it.
So,
Okay, that's a weird
so you'll
angle.
go down with it.
All right. So yeah. So you both die. So it becomes a draw. Dumb.
I guess. Well, hey, I did. That's not a loss in the record in sports.
Not a loss.
A draw is still better. I'm just saying.
but you're still dead.
But your career's over.
You know what? I didn't want it to continue. I also think like maybe I could be fast enough to like get its tail and then just fucking whip it around.
Whip it into a tree.
No, because if you get the tail, it can snap back and hit you. Like
just roll around
you
and
gotta
fight
get
you.
it at the
By the
base
way,
of the head.
By the way, my brother, my first choice was like a. I don't even know if it's a predator, but my first choice was a kangaroo. And then my brother told me how hard a kangaroo can kick. And apparently,
And that's not a great pick either.
It can go through you.
Let me see. Click it.
I don't believe a kangaroo is a predator.
Not really.
working with
It's an herbivore.
Yeah. So
Is this a
Hey,
user
guys,
manual?
So these are the recommended minimum things that we need for this. Windows 10 speed,
requirements.
98,
Uh-huh.
and 700 MX faster Intel Pentium 3, 128 RAM.
How many fucking dilithium
Hey.
crystals?
Alaric, what
four.
could you? What was your? Oh wait, are we going?
We're going right now.
All right, save it.
Save
We've been
it.
waiting for this.
Save it, Alaric. It's gonna crap out in a minute anyway.
This is
We're
pulled
good.
straight out of limbo. Wait, can you guys hear it? Is everything?
Yeah. No, I can't hear
No.
anything.
Okay, there's nothing coming out, so I'm just.
Fucking panicked.
Yeah. Oh, 3 hours. Why is that so tiny?
Whoa.
So here's the issue.
No credit card
Jesus.
required.
The issue is that I it's so tiny. Maybe I can zoom in on stream. Hold on. I mean, you can keep going.
Enhance.
Just wait, guys.
You can keep going. I'm gonna try it.
Whoa. Yeah, it is pretty tiny.
I got it. We're just gonna take this, and we're just gonna stretch it.
I'm glad the 10 people who waited for that, or like 5 or whatever,
I remember
have a
how
zoom in
these
button.
old games are set up that you got to like explore the town, but they only had these different like areas you could click on. And it just
Yo, let's find the
What-
creeper.
so
Remember the creeper?
What game even is this?
This is
Scooby-Doo and the
obviously.
Toon Tour of Mysteries.
I'm not getting no.
Let me share the actual. I gotta share the actual.
What happened?
He's got to share the actual something. I didn't.
I gotta
back
share
in?
the actual screen so you guys can hear the audio.
All right.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. All right.
Ooh.
All right. I'm gonna zoom this in.
Are we ready
because-
to explore?
Oh, we are so ready. This is like small. Oh, there we go.
Fucking
All right, let's go
what?
to our Midway Arcade.
How do I?
Oh, it's loading.
You're gonna lose Scoop.
Oh my god. I love how this is gonna take. Yo, is that Tony the fucking Tiger Kid?
Yep.
Yo.
Hey,
Whoa,
it's bigger.
whoa, my computer.
Oh, it's bigger.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yo, is that the Is that the kids next door?
It up.
Whoa.
Yo, is that number 3, number 1, and number 4 over there? Holy cow.
I gotta turn the slideshows off. This is sick.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
Oh my goodness.
Wait. Can you? Okay. So no.
We heard it. We heard music.
Which screens? Wait. Can you see the other screen that it went to?
No,
I see
we just
click
see
here,
click
return
here.
to the tour.
It opened
Cool.
this disgusting thing up. I have to.
Oh.
It actually. It
Oh
wasn't
my-
the same. It
Hey,
wasn't
we're
the
gonna
same
get it,
thing.
dude. We're gonna
It
go
has
to the
to-
spooky. I mean, you hear that music? Eric, what would you kill in a fight? Which a land-based predator?
Yeah, what animal? What animal would you take? Land-based predator that has been known to be lethal to people. Like, you can't just pick something like a tiny-ass fox or something.
What?
You can't pick like something small. Something that like can kill a human.
Well, honestly, if you like think in the way of like a frog or a toad, there are poisonous ones that are small.
Yeah,
and they
but
can
is that
kill
a
you.
predator?
So
I like that. If you're in a ring, like you're in a showdown with a toad.
With a fucking poisonous
don't
dart
let it
frog.
touch you.
So I won't be able to get audio on that.
Yeah, like
because
you throw me in a ring.
it completely spazzed out my
Okay.
system, but
He-
you'll see. You'll see.
Oh my gosh. All
Oh
right.
my god. I'm not
Here.
right. Comes next. Oh, Eric, I didn't know what you said there, but okay.
That's okay. I'm freezing in and out. It's fine.
Everything sucks. Everything sucks. All right. So no music, but I can see it, so we're good.
Yeah, it's
Photo
just see. Do you
master.
see how it opened up another thing?
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
once you go to share,
Photo
because
matcher.
it went like
Yo,
it,
go.
Thanks for the explanation.
We're stuck.
I'm good.
Oh, we're good. Okay.
Ooh, fun.
Gotta find two differences.
Sombrero hat.
Sombrero.
And the lady's not holding the fry pan.
Pan.
Yeah.
We got no music. I guess we're just gonna have to settle for this.
Cactus. Shirt.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is going
The
on?
hat.
Hat.
Popsicle.
Tree,
Tree
tree behind
back
him.
Oh, yeah, the purple tree.
Oh my god.
The sun, the moon.
Moon.
Sun, moon.
Oh, and the
scuba
scope.
diver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scope.
His dick is in the
Four differences. Four.
Oh
shit.
shit.
Sombrero.
sombrero.
Still.
Easy volleyball.
Pants.
And the fried
Boy's
Pants.
pants. His pants.
Pants.
Pants. He's got a bat.
Well, we just
Not
did
a
this.
golf thing.
Oh,
got
color
One leg. He has
fucking-
one leg. Oh.
No, he's got two.
His cock's out.
No, he's got.
Oh, color of the shirt. Color of shirt.
Yeah, color shirt. Way to go. We got board. We got
Okay.
hat.
There's a
We got
face
weird things.
in
There's a weird
low
face in the
Shadow
corner.
demon.
Where?
You got it. You got it.
What is that?
Oh, and the,
What is that?
and the kid's a different race.
What?
The kid's a different
Ice popsicle. Shoes. Pocket. Lower left. Pocket. Pocket.
color of the shoe.
Karate chop. Tiger. Moon. Wait.
Color of the dive board.
Oh,
Dive board.
there's no shadow demon in this one. We're safe from it for now.
There's no Rachel Dozer in that one either.
No. What's happening?
my God.
Oh, there it goes. Whoa!
Clown person.
Whoa!
Clown kid.
And the pants.
Okay.
And there's a crab.
There's a
Tell
crab.
me the name of this. This
Crab.
is not explaining anything.
We have to spot the difference.
The
you know?
green pants.
Pants.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Rocket ship.
I'm upset that they're using the same image and it's got the same thing
Yeah,
every
I
time.
agree.
No, sometimes there's a shadow demon.
Well, no, they're adding more, but it's
Yeah.
like the things that were wrong are still wrong.
Wow.
Shadow demon.
Shadow demon's back.
Volcano.
Pompeii, shadow demon.
Wait, why is there a Oh my God.
Race change.
Race change.
Oh my gosh. Fish way out of water. Pops.
Purple tree.
Tree left. That's unnatural. Reality is being distorted.
The sun and moon have switched.
Limbo.
It's not a. It's a dog in the tube. Tube dog.
Tube dog, yeah.
Tube dog.
Dude, can we go to that website?
We do. Post it.
All right, we did
Use
so
Bing.
good, guys.
TonyTheTiger.com.
I love the fact
tax
that
credit.
one was when you said, "Oh, the race changed." I was like, "No fucking way!"
No, because
This came from
I
a
saw
cereal
the
box.
hat before I saw the other one, and I was like, oh.
Spot the difference. Well, that kid used to be Caucasian. Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Anyone got? Hey, can somebody get their phone out?
We need to tell,
I can't
we
do it,
need
dude.
to tell
Neither can
Tony
I.
that we won his game.
Dude, Alaric, it's on you, dude. Alaric,
Do I exist?
Tell Tony.
Do I exist?
you do exist,
yeah,
but
you do.
Alaric, it's your
Okay.
time.
That's
What
funny. It
is
sounded
it?
like you were jaded
See-
the entire time.
Okay.
Jaded and
Okay.
silent.
I mean, I am, but also I didn't exist.
That
Good
was
job,
worth
guys.
it. That was
Good
worth
job.
it. Oh my
Got the
gosh.
kids. What next, guys? Apple Jacks?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm scared. I
not
can't go
getting-
into another cereal box.
I think we can do
Whoa,
this.
we're
I love
connected to
Apple.
wait, guys,
Yeah?
we could get America Online Internet.
That's
Do we
good,
want a free
man.
trial? Free
Yeah,
trial of
can you click on
AOL?
that? Can you click on that? Yeah.
Maybe later.
Okay.
oh no. It's added to my desk. Oh no. Oh no. What just happened?
Oh, that's
What
a
did
part
it-
of you now.
what
That's
did it just
ransomware, buddy.
install? Oh no. Some
Oh, dude.
vaporware.
Cinnamon
There's
and
so
apple.
much new porn on your laptop now, dude.
It's all cereal
Hell
themed.
yeah.
It's
So
did you just cool guy hell yeah porn?
me?
I mean,
No, Misty. I mean, did you?
Dude,
did you,
look
bro?
at those Apple Jacks, though?
wait, what happened to their game? Did they get rid of it?
No.
I guess. Who,
All right.
who the fuck is who's the mascot of that? Who is
the
that?
apple.
It's a
Remember,
cinnamon
it
stick.
was
Oh,
the
yeah.
Jamaican cinnamon, and then the
Yeah,
like,
then they added the apple.
And then just the apple from Yonkers, New York.
Honestly, was not a fan of the apple.
I don't know. He's got like juicy eyes. I could
Yeah.
fuck that.
That's
So-
Sure,
weird.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
after
a
he bites
weird.
your dick off.
That's a
and
weird
his-
sentence from the start to finish, Mike.
Yeah, it really
You're
was. I
welcome.
felt you struggling through
Like
that.
it started weird, and then you tried to pivot it, and you made it weirder.
I think it was the shadow demon that really fucked me over. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, are we doing arts
what
and
do you
crafts?
what do you expecting
Good
to
pick.
have happen then?
Oh yeah, dude. Dude,
All right.
that is
Alaric
okay.
in the Squublub text stuff?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he
should
is.
be. Are you
Alaric,
giving him a
yes.
Hitler
look at my
mustache?
other hair.
No, we're
No,
doing
just a
a
mustache.
Dali, dude. We're tasteful. Oh,
Oh, now he's the devil. Hilarious.
I really want to play the game.
Okay, yeah, let's continue.
I really
Oh,
want
are
to
you
play
saying
the
that distraction was entertaining, sir?
What other
Mojo
games do we
Jojo.
want to play in the arcade?
lower left.
Oh, riddles. Yo, dude. Mojo Jojo. Yeah, sure. Mojo Jojo. It's a
And you know
demo.
what's crazy, guys? If we like this enough, it's a demo, so we can buy the full version.
Whoa,
Kind of like the Animorphs game.
what is happening?
I have never
Yeah,
played the Animorphs
okay.
game, but if we can get it, if we can
I have ancient memories of the Animorphs game being
let's
very difficult.
What?
Being
Yeah.
very difficult.
Where can we get the Animorphs game?
I have the demo back at home, and I'm going back in about like 2
Oh
weeks.
shit, we need to get that.
you need to
We need to get
toss
that Animorph game.
over to Andrew.
We need that.
It's also just that as a small child, a timer terrifies you, and so the idea that you have a certain amount of time before you're stuck in that animal
Yeah.
forever was a very
Yeah.
real fear for me.
Well, I
That
feel
was
like as a
Agreed.
child,
appearing in the
Hey,
video game.
Well, Well, Alaric, there's a kid in Animorphs, one of the main characters. I got the whole rundown recently.
Yeah, he's stuck in it as a hawk.
He's stuck as a bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. So it's a real in-lore thing that they put into the game. And so as a small child, having a timer until you were stuck in your animal form forever was terrifying.
Yo, dude, the 90s did not fuck around.
There was an issue where there was the girl, she turned into a skunk to take care of the baby skunks, and she had to be careful because she almost stuck as a skunk forever.
Bitch, do you know things about Animorphs?
Yeah, I have almost the entire collection. I love it.
You'd never told me that. We could have been... Bro.
Wait, Mike, I'm upset that you assumed she didn't.
You know what?
For real.
It's not even. I'm not even gonna lie. I was a magic. What was it fucking called? Treehouse.
Yeah.
I was a magic treehouse kid. I was
Okay,
more
but
into
this
Rick
isn't about you.
Riordan
This is
stuff.
about Misty.
Oh, I understand that. But I'm getting this out. Animorphs was just not on my timeline, is what I'm getting at.
Right.
No, it wasn't on mine either. I'm just saying, if there's a person who would be on the timeline for.
Dude, we are going to watch some Animorph stuff. We're gonna read some books, and we're gonna have sex, and it's gonna be great.
I didn't know that
They had a movie. They had a bad movie.
I did not know that.
What's Mojo Jojo going off about right now?
I don't know.
You don't want to know. It's very...
Mojo Jojo is creating clones to take over the city of Townsville.
Okay.
Because he's so very, very bored.
Classic.
Can I throw this one out there? The Powerpuff Girls intro, one of the greatest cartoon intros of all time.
Yeah, man.
The Powerpuff Girls were born.
There's a lot of competition on that list, though.
Or anime.
I don't know.
I mean, Invader Zim, always up there. Who else? What else is a great cartoon intro? Rugrats is pretty good. SpongeBob's a classic. We could also go Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack was bumping.
That's what I'm saying. You just casually listed off 5 right
We're in.
Actually, I'll tell you what the best is.
We've got 4 games to play here, okay?
Yeah,
can you please click Buttercup? She's going to swear at you if you do that. I bet.
That's Bubbles. That's Bubbles.
Yeah.
That's Bubbles. Buttercup even looked mad for a second.
Betrayal. Instant betrayal.
Come on, let me add to those Mojo clones.
Okay, yeah, they're ready to go.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, it's their fucking weird octopus guy.
Oh, we can't play that. Okay.
Yeah, that's not for you, bitch.
It's not for the demo.
It's not for the demo.
Skyscrapers.
Okay, best intro, Batman the Animated Series.
Also good. Classic X-Men, also good.
I think Batman beats it.
Whoa.
It does.
Kim Possible.
Kim Possible is also good.
Oh, the Justice League cartoon.
Justice League cartoon, also good. Phineas and Ferb, also good. There's a lot of competition in this category.
9.
So we got to do math?
Yeah, we're going to learn.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
shit.
JoJo's going to teach us arithmetic.
Why?
Yo, this is where we end. This is where we stop.
9!
9!
9.
I can't feign this. I
got this. I got this, guys.
I refuse.
Yo, fucking what's her face is on the 9. What's her face? Blossom is on
Tell
the 9.
her to jump. I don't know. What?
There we go. Yeah. Wait, which one are you controlling?
So do you...
I'm just controlling Blossom right now.
Oh, so you just have
to hit something else, or
do you just want to see this dumb monkey run around?
He's going to know the answer.
6.
Oh, so you have to avoid him? He's got you cornered, though. This sucks.
I guess so.
How dare you? How
0.
dare you?
0, it's right below you.
Someone probably spent 2 or 3 weeks making
3 plus 3, or
3 weeks. This happened in an afternoon.
8 minus 7.
I would that were true.
Good dodge there. Mojo clone almost got you. Oh, he's got you, though. Bait him out. Nice. Oh, don't get cornered. Yeah.
0. Oh, we don't. Okay.
Yeah, this is
Somebody's in a van for this.
Got this.
Doodah. Someone's in a van for this. Oh, the doodah day.
I really want to
get out.
I can't wait for Hitman after all this, where we're just shooting.
No, dude,
people.
we got Kingdom Hearts after this. What are you talking about?
I'd be down for that because Alaric's
What is this whiplash, man?
If I get all this sugar in my tummy,
What happened?
and we go to Andy's or like wherever else, there's so many properties we didn't explore.
I just cannot believe that they killed Goofy off in the second game. That is the greatest moment in all of gaming.
Gosh.
Are these Kingdom Hearts spoilers? I haven't played it.
What?
Kingdom Hearts
What
and
happened?
Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 2, essentially the bad guys are coming at like your heroes, and a boulder is flung at Goofy and it hits him on the head.
Dad.
You can't.
You don't have
Quit
a
this.
father in this game, stupid.
Record.
Quit
You
this.
Wait,
Draw.
if we record this could be Patreon fucking content, guys. I don't know. I think you should buy the game.
Word.
I think.
Quit?
Yeah. Hey,
Quit?
what
Ages 6 through 10.
We almost made it.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. That felt more of a 2 through 3 kind of a game.
I feel like I really learned some critical thinking skills. Got polished up on them.
I
Like-
built language,
Mhm.
art skills, grammar, sentence completion, phonics, spelling, vocabulary, reading, comprehend.
Sentence
I improved my math skill, arithmetic, fraction, and
You're
geometry.
trying. Now you're trying.
Boo.
Boo.
Teaches
Boo.
foreign language,
You
Spanish.
don't fake you're
vocabulary.
dumb. Either be dumb or not.
All right. So
Emphasize music and creativity.
clearly, the Powerpuff Girls games are meant to learn, and we all know learning games are for nerds.
Yeah, no. The Powerpuff Girls game are clearly meant for
Resemble that
girls.
remark.
We've got Princess Snorbucks, Alpha Blanks.
Riddles.
What?
Who are these?
Who are these beautiful
I've
characters?
never heard of it.
Hold
Has
on,
long
let's read it.
hair, a bearded chin, dig the creepy double meat, and
Get
scoop
me
in.
and Scoob. Oh, that's Shaggy. D. It's Shaggy.
Yeah, that's Shaggy.
Come on. Right answer. You got a code for that. You're gonna want to copy that, put it on a clipboard, save it for later.
Yeah.
All right, go to eatmoon.com, enter that code.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I ran into a skeleton.
I
in
don't like
Minecraft.
that every time he tries to open a link, we get a flash of that Applejack in the background. Just a lightning flash.
Is it distressing you, Mike? That thing that you're attracted to for some reason?
Oh, they're down for it. It looks like they're on maintenance right now, guys.
It looks like it's not on Bing, guys, so it's not worth it.
Bro, privacy.
Privacy.
Well, what do
You
want me to do
guys
about
should Minecraft stream.
Oh yeah.
that? That would be.
Oh no, but you see, we have fucking gold like this. Why would we ever do that?
No, I agree.
Here.
This is fun.
Let me stop sharing, and then we'll.
Yep, you're safe. Yeah.
All right.
I'll go to the slideshow. So I was having a lot of fun with Tony the Tiger, but the rest of that was a real bad. It was not good, unfortunately.
Wait, you didn't.
Your bar for entertainment is surprisingly low.
I was surprised that you didn't like that. I couldn't tell from the part where
My
you said,
laptop
"I
is-
can't fake this anymore."
Yeah, my laptop is now at 30% instead of 100. So. All right.
Grand Nagus. So what predator, Alaric?
Well, you said a poison dart frog, right?
Be a predator, so that kind of
That's not predator. Pick something with like teeth or something.
Poison dart frogs are not predators. Let me go for a single African wild dog.
Ooh, those things.
Okay.
Those things don't get tired, dude. They do not tire.
That's true, but they're all about tactics. So if it's just one, I have better chances against that than against most predators.
Okay, that's an interesting strategy.
hold on.
I think it rips your balls off.
I still think it's a lot because I am not athletic. I'm just saying.
We're still
most predators are.
All right.
Guys, we're gonna now solve the Scooby mystery. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Do we got any volume?
You sound so committed.
Come on, guys. I go to the computer because I want to do this, but then this happens. This happens.
Let's do Hitman.
Hitman, you sure you want to do that?
All right, we'll do one.
Andrew,
of these.
I don't know how.
We'll do one.
Scooby-Doo and the Toontown Tour of Mysteries is cancer in my bone marrow. Could you please move on?
This is a relic. This is a relic.
This is a relic that's leaking radiation on.
It's a piece of video game history, Mike.
You are taking a little glimpse.
I am currently growing a third arm in my stomach. Please
you didn't even collect Johnny Bravo yet.
I don't want to collect that rapist. Can we please move on?
Chernobyl.
Johnny Bravo is probably in the funhouse.
Oh,
let's see what's in the funhouse.
Oh.
What is the cost of lies?
No, it's Ed.
Cartoon Network activities.
See, as soon as you brand yourself as being activities, that means you can't even call yourself a game.
Okay, as soon as we're not doing that.
Why?
It's just a strange link.
Oh, I wanted to see what it was. Bummer.
We're collecting you guys.
Oh my gosh. It's not
Where to
even
collect Eddie, dude.
Why? I don't want to ask questions because then I'll be.
Then you'll get dumb answers, dude. Oh, hey, it's
put him in. Put him in the bus.
Pervert. Yeah, put him in the bus.
Don't click any of these shady links. The Russians control all of them. Put them in the bus, man.
Dude, one says literally win. Click that one. I want to win. I want to win.
A Mazda.
You think this giveaway's over?
That's a car, dude. We could. Yeah, they still have it in a warehouse.
You think this giveaway? Oh, yeah. It's not open anymore.
All right. Well, please collect that cartoon that could not be in modern day. His whole premise was just assaulting women, verbally and physically.
It's okay. He had a lot of hair gel.
He's charming. Yeah. Him and Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe.
Do we just go? Oh, Dexter. DD, get out of my laboratory.
Why is he in a
in a fortune hut? I have no idea.
That seems a little. I don't know.
Cartoon Orbit.
Anti-science.
Why's the Slavic character? You know, I don't know.
Guys,
what?
Oh,
is this an NFT before there were
not Slavic.
Yeah, this is an NFT. You got you're rich, dude.
Hey,
wow.
Hey, now that fucking hellstorm is over, let's go somewhere else. And maybe we'll take this as a moment to learn, like how to read a room. You know?
No, I think.
No, I feel like that was pulled out of limbo, and that's exactly what we got.
I think, Tony the Tiger was a real thrill, but it really dropped off, and then it dropped off even more. I'm just going to be honest with that part.
Off a cliff.
I just want to be transparent with where we.
yeah.
Off a cliff. So it was a lot of weight.
Oh, wait, what? Quit.
What? We're not going to see it if we. Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, guys, that was awesome.
Thank you for that.
On to the next. On to the next.
Hell yeah, dude.
I gotta say though, that photo matcher, that was a thrill.
Oh, when they changed race, it was incredible. And the Shadow Demon and Pompeii.
See, look.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, we're looking, buddy.
If your standard for excitement is the existence of Powerpuff.
The existence?
It does exist.
Yeah, no, what's your critique, bud?
Yeah, bud.
But But if that's what makes you excited, is that Pompeii exists, then there's more interesting things you could be doing to get that excited.
Oh, I see.
Hey,
shut the fuck up for a second, okay?
No.
I actually like that argument because it doesn't make me feel stupid.
No. I'm going to tell you this right now.
I thought you were going to go, because you're stupid for liking things that much, but you're saying your capacity for love and happiness is so great and vast.
I'm saying
that is absolutely not what he said, but good job.
No.
What
I'm saying is
not what happened.
If you want to get excited,
he's belittling us. At this moment. And by the way, the reason why it was incredible wasn't the fact that it was Pompeii, but Tony the Tiger was fucking snowboarding with a shadow demon and Rachel Dozer. That's a whole different attitude, man.
Who's Rachel Dozer? Is that I don't know that.
She's the white woman who pretended to be black.
Oh. Yeah. That's her name. Huh.
Yeah, I went for a deep cut.
That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut.
I go for deep cuts. That's right.
Oh man.
The best references are the ones that no one knows.
That's right.
Yahoo article from 2015.
That way only I laugh and no one else.
I mean, that's kind of a secret rule of my DM. If I can sneak a reference into my DM, like into my D&D, and no one notices it, I consider that a win.
Oh, dude, I was so mad at you after I fucking watched Full Metal Alchemist for the first time because I realized that was fucking half your campaign, you silly goose. You son of a gun.
Guilty as charged.
Oh, I gotta make sure that this isn't super loud. I'm gonna reconnect. So now we're playing Kellogg's Quest for Vengeance. Let's see.
Yeah, I've never played any sort of Hitman, so this will be enlightening.
Oh, so
knowingly they have been hired by
wait, you've never played this before?
I've never played this. This is a new game.
So are we about to watch watch a baby deer?
Baby what?
A baby?
Deer. Just a little baby. Wait,
little
when
baby
47
deer walk.
discovers that the Shadow Client is Lucas Gray, his lost childhood friend.
Wait. Can we skip all this? I need you to just go in. I know that you're gonna flourish once you pick up a knife and throw it at a random person.
No, that's true. That's true. I
like what he's basically saying is, hey Andrew, you'll flourish once a game is actually being played, but we still haven't gotten there yet. So let's move in.
Well, I believe with
the best laid plans come to rest.
Oh shit.
You got hair.
That's a tight shirt.
Is audio playing for the?
Yeah. You're good, man.
Oh.
Hey, victory! We win, guys. We've done it.
Wait, so is this skippable? Please.
Might be, but I'm
me.
trying to get context here.
Dude, oh my gosh.
Listen.
Yeah, I'm listening.
I know this isn't tickling your dopamine right now, but you just gotta watch.
Long form storytelling,
You gotta
please.
What are people here for? Are they here for? Because I think what people are here for is this exact moment right here where Chris slowly goes insane.
Can you just even check and see if you can? Like, you don't even need to at this point. Just check and see if you can skip. That's enough for me. You are cruel. You are cruel.
Click it and then it does skip? What if I click it and then it does skip, and then I don't get to see this? Listen, Agent 47, this is a monologue. Oh, whoa. That's a...
You just whoa with that? I see no whoa.
There's a big tower.
Looking glorious.
We're gonna attack that thing.
I'd be married.
What if it was the rocket instead of the tower that you're jumping out of?
Damn. I'm going to the moon.
Oh, they're not
How
holding
you doing, Chris?
Oh wow, they are still talking, are they? They're literally jumping out of the plane, but they said we can still have a conversation. Jesus.
Whoa, yeah.
Really?
Wow.
died by helicopter. Intense. See, Chris, you would have missed that.
Yeah, I guess I
It's
did.
fun. It's
Oh,
fun.
dude, I'm trying to figure out if I liked our cartoon hell or our Hitman cinematic hell more. Like, I don't know which.
You're a silent torturer. You killed me.
He needs to get the lore, dude. If he doesn't have the lore, how will we know what's happening?
How can we fully understand?
How will we know that he's a hitman, dude?
I need to know why I'm killing these people.
Yeah, he's gotta have motivation.
Ooh,
Otherwise, he's a bad guy.
Carlisle
All right.
from Twilight series.
Your destination is the scepter.
That doesn't sound like hitmaning.
If we played some bullshit 2001 Flash game and then just watched the cinematic, this is a strong stream. I'm not gonna lie, this is up the
Crown.
stuff of legend. Oh, it's Game of Thrones.
Design.
I want to rewatch Game of Thrones.
Why?
Terrible ending, but I like the beginning.
I've seen it 3 times through.
Why?
Really?
My mom wanted to watch it, and then she watched it a second time because she didn't like fully get it, and she wanted to like get more of it. So I was.
I really liked the first like 2-3 seasons.
Yeah, same.
The rest of it
Oh,
sucks.
you mean when the books were good too?
Yeah. That really influenced so much of my like fantasy love. I know it's not like a staple. Well, now it is, I suppose. But even though it was front and center pop culture, I can't deny that the costume design, the environment, everything about it is
incredible.
As powerful as the Lord of the Rings movies. It just has been for my.
Don't worry. George R. Martin's gonna die, and then Brandon Sanderson's gonna write the rest of the books.
Hang on, dude. You might be missing out on your cutscenes.
I don't want Brandon Sanderson to write games.
What? I will say that,
I don't want that.
I've been trying to go through the books, and I do think Martin is an incredible writer, but my brother did tell me something that does ruin him. My brother was explaining how that he kinda likes to call something the color and then blank, like the black gate, the red letter, blue this.
That's
and
true.
once he told me that, I saw it everywhere. I was like,
oh, dang. It's time.
No, it isn't. There's 7 more cutscenes.
You've got 2 variations, Mike. You've got the color something, and then the thing of things.
Well, here's the problem, though. My brother told me that, and the reason why he did that was because I was telling him, like, he said that, hey, George R. Martin is nothing but a pulp comic writer. And I was like, I think he's more than that. And he's like, well, you know how the pulp comic guys would just do the green llama or something like that? He does the same thing. And I was like, oh. And he explained it to me. Oh, it was brutal.
Well, I mean, so, like, this is not a hot take at all. This is well established by people.
Oh yeah, you hate him.
This kind of thing. Well, I mean that, but that he's heavily borrowing from the historical War of Roses for.
Yes.
So it's
absolutely.
Lancaster, and what's the other house?
You would have to ask
York.
Yes.
Because it's Lannister, Stark, and Lancaster, York, I believe.
Yeah. No,
Although,
No, he's borrowing from that and like parts of Scottish history and stuff, but like I don't think that's necessarily bad. I mean, look at I mean, to be completely honest, if we look at Tolkien and we're like, okay, where did he get a good portion of these names from? We're gonna look over to Norse mythology and see complete rips.
What is this Norse mythology?
Oh.
Gimli, hey bud, like you start yelling that.
I've been reading a couple pages of Return of the King.
Gandalf and Thorin are entirely unique names.
I'm in
Sorry, go ahead.
Tirith right now.
Oh, that is perhaps the slowest portion of the books.
It's slow. Pippin just spent the night with Baranor, and they were talking. There's a moment of dread, and then he goes around with his son. Was it Burgil or whatever? Then there's the dude who comes in. They're talking about all these people that come in all over the place, and it's cool to hear like these people from this region and these people from this region. But there's a definitely like Scottish dude. What's his name? But he's like from the Loch region or whatever, you know.
Lost March.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, one of the things that I love about The Lord of the Rings is, I mean, everybody glows and talks about it, but I didn't notice it till recently, even more so than other fantasy books. It's the first book that I could actually like track the characters on a map. Like I could see on the map where everybody was going.
I had a friend who would read The Lord of the Rings in time with their journey.
Oh my God!
Beat this person. Can you beat this person up? I'm sorry.
No, she's way stronger than me. But no, because you can map out.
Stupid.
Oh, that makes more sense. I'm like, no.
Did you think he just said, "Hey, could you beat up this friend"? Like that's what Chris thinks.
Take him out.
Lord of the Rings nerds. Hey, could you prove yourself as stronger than him in a duel?
Take her out, man. This is your chance, Hitman. Save. Yeah, you don't want to lose progress. That is true. Push. Oh, we got to push. We got to push. Yeah.
I have a new name for our DumpStat live streams.
We got to see this. Hold on.
What? The name.
No, the name is going to be called Conservative Gaming. We don't want to move too fast. We're gonna watch the cutscenes, and we're just gonna ease into it.
I gotta say, you're really going slow.
Well, I don't think there's a lot to like rush through with this like game.
It's the tutorial. I mean, you gotta just kind of, and also I think
you gotta savor it.
I think it's maybe it's just me, but I do think it's funny when you just kill everything in sight. But I know.
Are you asking him to kill everything in sight in a Hitman
You
game?
murder hobo. I love
that. Is downright unprofessional.
Oh, you're not supposed to be here, and she saw that.
Oh, what? Is the only one of us who's currently in a van, a little bit impatient?
Punch, square, punch.
Or just smell her crotch, whatever.
I don't know what you mean, ma'am.
Look.
All right. So now you gotta vault that.
Now she's going to tell others. That was a weird man who crouched in front of her.
And now we wait.
And now we wait for the guard, I guess.
Plan.
You're going to want to get in there? Yeah.
Yep. They're not even going to know it hit him.
Perfect. One guy with no gun, just a safety vest is going to walk in. You can't be in here, sir. I can see you through the locker.
Sir, you're under citizen's arrest.
Sir, you just can't do that.
Sir, you can't just walk into this part of the mall, please, sir.
Someone just hiccup like a mouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him go.
Wow. In the Navy.
Dude, well done. You've caused a distraction. Now make your way up. 2 guards missing. You can probably go through a door, dude.
Wait, why are you still hanging out in this area? He's going to come out that door and get you.
No. Make a distraction so that everybody in the map comes to that one spot.
No, make a distraction and then watch the distraction end.
Wait.
Yeah, well, how do you know that the distraction happened?
Oh, so make a distraction and then don't use the distraction. Just let the distraction happen.
Oh, dude, don't look down. I'm going to vom. Don't look down. I'm going to vom.
Look down.
Oh.
Wait, Chris, do you not like heights?
Man-made, they mess with me. I couldn't do this. Like in New York,
really?
You know, the glass.
Really?
I would faint probably. Yeah.
Give a speech to all the Saudis.
Half Dome, and I was not queasy at all though. So it's
I'm
man-made.
here to talk to you about.
That's such a weird distinction.
Kellogg CD-ROM that I found.
Nice, yeah.
Nice, dude. So, what are your other fears? Hey, everybody, let's just talk about our fear Let's just. What are we phobic about?
That was related.
Bumping into you. Oh, sorry.
That was related. Can you kill somebody? Push that guy into that. Push that guy into that. All right.
Or check out the terminal. This is interesting. All right. I like how we're just now checking out the exhibits.
Gotta check your email. It's important.
Yeah, we got a floor plan. We got the floor plan.
I think we got it before.
No.
Oh, God.
It's a big stair in the middle with side like.
No. That was important.
Now you see. Now I can do this. Oh wait. Now I can do. Now I can do. Oh, some mission story. See, that's how I got it. Oh, whoa. Okay.
You're gonna want to share this. The next terminal watch you see, you're gonna want to share that.
Is this open world? What is this?
Yeah, it's. Oh, look how many levels there are.
Yeah, it's open world. You can do whatever we want. So that's why we're currently checking out the terminals and seeing the sites.
Yeah.
I mean, we could kill every single royal family member right now.
You know what my favorite memory from a Hitman game is? Is getting a giant chipmunk, killing the mascot and the giant chipmunks. Yeah, checking my emails.
my favorite point from any Hitman game was being invited to a lovely dinner and having a wonderful time and leaving.
For me, it was getting the squirrel suit with a katana and killing every civilian in the city.
That's because I
killed like 200 people.
You're not compelled by the tutorial like some of us.
Wait. So you just got a Hitman game and was like...
We could either push the button or we could leave.
Clearly you gotta leave.
See, I haven't been paying attention, so I wouldn't have opened that door.
Yeah, you would have killed 17 people already. There would be people coming out of cupboards and their limbs are all bloody everywhere.
Go back to the vacuum. There was something there.
You can kill this guy.
Thank you.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, I love
his buddy was like, Bob.
I like.
Turn that on so nobody comes over.
Fascinating.
Can you put his corpse somewhere?
Oh, that's to get the bottle and throw it at his head.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, he belongs here. This is your new home.
All right, we're getting into it. There's a bottle.
Close the. Oh God! I thought you were gonna keep the doors open. I'm like, close the doors.
Yeah, dude, get that.
Obviously, you gotta keep the doors.
No, that's my old suit.
No, to the left of it. No, to the left. Yeah. Oh, hammer. Here we go. All right, we're ready.
Oh, are we about to dome some people?
Yeah, to your left.
I don't know, guys. I think we should go back to the exhibit. I was really enjoying the.
This feels a little
seems a little too R-rated. So.
Yeah, exactly.
You can throw that at his head. Okay, yeah, we're waiting.
I like how he said, "Why aren't we throwing that at his head? It's a hammer. That's what happens."
What are you doing? All right, get the gun and go. Let's go.
It's fine.
All right. Okay. Exactly. Everywhere other than him. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
just like we planned it. Just like we planned it.
I was not forcing that laugh. That was actually, I would love that. Now kill the.
You gotta lull them into a false sense of security.
That guy has a bullet.
I like how we are
alive with a bullet in their chest. Oh my gosh!
I don't know. I kind of like checking the emails more. This is a little violent.
Oh really? This is the opposite.
A little X-rated there. I think Chris is the only one who wanted this.
Oh
monster.
Man! Oh my gosh, that was demented.
It's like the Terminator.
Like, they don't give you much to go. Hitman is not a good shot.
It's okay.
Like,
he doesn't have to be.
Well, of the 3 targets of yours, all of them have 7 bullet.
You can only assume getting a cheat in the back of your skull is going to like not have positive impact on your mental well-being.
Yeah.
Ooh, a camera. Are we taking pics?
We're
Take
hacking.
a selfie, dude.
Yes. Take a photograph of yourself and leave it with the body so people know who killed you.
Go, Hitman, go.
Oh, take
Nice
a selfie,
camera.
dude. You look cute today.
I look cute today.
Oh, he definitely knows you're
Tense. Yeah. Only 5 shots. Can you get him? Point blank him. I think if you press the like square with the gun up. Oh. How's the mastermind going to handle this situation?
Well, we learned math from Mojo Jojo, so there's 2 people here, and we want to -1 of them.
Triangle.
Oh, shit.
It paid off.
It did pay off. Oh, dude, do judo. Hell yeah, dude.
I think that made a noise.
Oh, he's still alive.
Oh.
No. Silent. Silent is the knife.
He snapped his neck.
This is the way.
All right. Yeah.
It's crazy that Hitman got the corpse mechanic from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Put it in the attic.
Oh, that guy doesn't. Fake surrender.
Oh, in the penis.
Oh. Oh, another one.
I do gotta say, I love how many tools Hitman gives you in your toolbox.
Oh, yeah.
Like they give you so many things that are a bad idea. And he's like, you want to try it? Sure, you can try it.
Oh, it's tough.
See, it's weird because
Right in the
also,
dick.
since the controller's connected to the laptop, it definitely does not.
Yeah. That's why I say go for the hammer.
Is that why you say go for the hammer?
Yeah.
No, it was because he wanted to throw a hammer at people, and he was annoyed when that didn't happen. He literally got upset when Andrew picked up the hammer and did not throw it. He literally said, "What are you doing? Throw it at that's."
Am I the only one here? Am I the only one?
I don't know, man. I wanted to check my emails.
I just want to own that that's what we want to do.
All right.
I don't know.
Push her over. She's perfect. Great. Now we keep going.
I promised Alaric Mojo Jojo math, so this is a bit much.
You did?
I?
Yeah.
When
You must
did
have been so happy you forgot it.
Yeah, you came 30 minutes like a pig does.
Oh, we've learned. I didn't
many
absorb that
facts.
fact until now. 30 minutes?
30 minutes.
30
Pigs
minutes.
come orgasm for 30 minutes.
I don't like knowing that fact.
I
could have not.
Like, what evolutionary point is there to have that long? You know what I mean?
Can we say that on Twitch? I mean, it's not like we matter.
Because it helps move the sperm into the vagina so they can have more babies.
Oh. But that means he's just
you got a biology answer.
That's true, and that means he's just pumping it in like oil. Interesting.
I
Are we killing Kazib?
I thought it had
Khabib?
M. Kazib.
Oh, are we fighting Khabib Nurmagomedov?
You're gonna want to run if Khabib's in the other room.
Khabib's in the other room.
He's gonna choke you out.
You're gonna have to say I'm sorry, and then
Yeah, and leave calmly.
you're gonna have to say I'm sorry, and then just go, I love you. I'm a fan of your work, and then offer him your neck, because if he chooses to kill you, you want it to be done quickly.
Oh, dude, great level I gotta admit, my murder, it doesn't get you many places.
It really doesn't.
It really doesn't. So I understand that we're back where we are.
That's right. Your way almost got us so far, dude. We need to think more.
All right, 4754. 54. 6, 3, 3. Okay. You got it. Nice.
Wow. Trying to mess him up, but he's too quick. He knows
All right,
Mojo
hammer.
Jojo.
Hammer to your left. All right, he doesn't
Oh
even
my
need
God. Hammer. Please, the hammer, please.
it. Just keep it in your pocket. Keep it in your pocket.
No. Do not
So you can-
succumb to the hammer.
Don't worry about these guys. They're nothing.
And by the way, we should be able to talk about pig biology on stream. I don't see the problem with that.
That's you're right. That's fair.
Unless one of you starts breathing heavy when I mention that pigs come for 30 minutes, then it's a problem. If one of you go, whoa, really?
Oh, snap it. No, he's fine.
I'm
He's
sorry,
still alive.
miss.
He's still
No,
alive.
you're going to have to kill her. No, you can't let her run. But you got to witness.
Turn the vacuum on.
No. You gotta let someone know who killed the person. Otherwise, they have to do a whole mystery to solve it.
Now hide in there with him. Oh, that's open. Oh, okay. Close. Hello, sir. We don't know anything.
It's just me. Old
Just me.
gold vest.
Just me.
Only white guy in 40 miles. How you doing? It's just me.
All right.
Anthony.
Nice job.
My name's Anthony.
Wait, save. Nah, who am I kidding? Now rip that hammer out and go to town, my guy. Or just jump out.
They're two interestingly different approaches. I like it.
Oh. Oh, yeah. He's like, hey, where are you? Oh.
So, Andrew, I gotta ask, do you feel like you're struggling because you were rushed through your intro cutscene?
Shit.
I feel like I'm just kind of taking the scenic route right now. I'm just
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he is transient, my man. You're not gonna get solid answer.
I don't know. I just, we went Chris's way. It was violent. It was over the top.
It was too much.
It was bloody, and I don't know. It didn't really benefit us in the end, But someone needed his hammer, so it happens.
We're gonna find a battle axe on somebody's bedroom, above their bedroom, hung. It's their great grandfather's.
And we're gonna walk away from it because that's an heirloom, buddy.
We don't want to take that from somebody.
That's not ours.
I love that Chris decides to play Hitman like he's playing GTA.
Yeah, that's honestly.
I've just never seen somebody get so antsy about throwing a hammer at somebody's head. Just dome them. Dome them.
If you have a hammer and you don't
A second
hit someone's head,
oh, dude, another
What
We're
hammer.
gonna need that second one in a second, buddy.
Oh, we're gonna need that hammer.
Boom, man. And see what it's earned you is a promotion and a rifle.
Ooh, a military ranking.
Now this is gonna be loud. Get that or not?
Well, there was a witness who ran out because you beamed that dude in the dome, and he saw the whole fucking thing.
Oh man! No,
I hope he doesn't have any friends.
Oh, full room.
oh dear.
That dude just stood there and took it. He wanted to die.
Oh, he knew there was nowhere to go.
He saw the gun and he said, "Finally, I can escape my divorce."
Whoa.
I
They
can't
just
find the
took it.
server room. Where is the server room, guys?
Just took it. I'm pretty sure you just blew past it.
Yeah, I think that.
No.
Okay. Wait till we get to the screwdrivers.
Wait till we get to the Pride Parade. It's gonna get crazy there
no.
too.
Oh no!
Right in the tailbone. Oh no! His legs gave out first. He's paralyzed. Oh no! Does nobody hear these bullets going off?
Oh my gosh!
No. Because you're forgetting that Agent 37 is a master of stealth.
Yeah,
he is. You can tell he's stealthy from the sunglasses.
Yep. And the fact that he always walks in that same way. It's the menacing stalk of stealth.
Oh shit, grenade.
Walk away.
Oh shit, grenade. Go upstairs slightly.
Oh, you're not gonna get that. No way. No. Oh, okay.
Don't you ever say that again. He played Mojo Math. How fucking dare you doubt him?
Oh, you're low health. Oh, you're good.
Guys, it's like that one level
Episode of the Powerpuff Girls where they stopped the Waco massacre? I'll take that as a yes.
Oh,
was that a grenade?
You flashbanged. I think if you die, you're nice. I think you can sprint.
Why sprint when we can walk dramatically?
Yeah, I mean, if I had walked that intense, I would also walk everywhere.
Well, to be fair, you kind of bumble around with your knob knees, so.
That's what I'm saying. Like
this is a big what if.
Walking is a yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's wish fulfillment. That's what video games are all about.
You're like, I wish I walked instead of shambled. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna kill these two guys for sure.
Carl Ingram and Marcus. Oh, I didn't see it.
All right,
push her over. She doesn't belong here.
No, this time she needs to live.
No. She goes down.
Every time. Every time.
He gets so upset if it doesn't happen. He gets.
I just don't understand why you wouldn't, man.
I just had no idea while we were playing that Mojo Math game. Chris was like had a bloodthirst that no one could reckon with. He was just like, I could be killing things right now with a hammer. Like he was just so blood from the eyes.
Imagine playing this game while listening to like sad piano music, especially playing it with the hammer style of play. That would just be the edgiest thing.
Path would do.
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly.
Got a good accent.
Why all of this is happening. And
you sound nice, buddy.
Hey, bud, you sound nice. Did you know pigs come for 30 minutes? Crazy.
33
That's a weird callback, Mike. That's a weird choice of callback.
What? I'm Tony from down the street at the deli. Pigs come 30 minutes. I don't know.
That's a good character.
I know. He's really interested at his deli about that. Yeah.
All right, here we are at the tallest tower in the world.
What are we doing with the?
We're learning how to kill.
Okay. Around Saudi royalty.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on Saudi Arabia, Chris?
I don't know what Rockstar's thoughts are.
Sorry for trespassing.
They're like, sir, no, sir, absolutely not. Oh, bleach. Throw that at them.
Hey, what are you doing with that hammer?
Oh, so you're safe. It's the bathroom. You're fine.
Yeah, you could murder these men and no one would care. They're the bathroom attendants.
I like thinking of Hitman as being a silent panicker, you know?
Oh, I was going to say I like thinking him as gay, but you do you, bro.
Yeah. Oh, man, just every turn, these people going, hey, you can't go in there. And he's just like pivoting left and right, but quietly like working his way through it. Take a picture.
You gotta take a picture of this guy?
Snapped it, right? Done. Snap him. Oh, he's gonna wake up, man. Go to sleep.
Did you just put him in there like a baby boy? You should stack bodies in there. You should try to get a few. See how many go in the hamper.
Oh, can you, this is important, can you walk on bodies and can you make then a stack of bodies to get some?
Motherfucker, that is so fucking dark. I thought the bloody one was Chris, but you come in here with like the body mounds?
Well, what kind of video games do you play?
Mostly Minecraft.
Okay. Dude, I kill all the pigs in Minecraft.
I'm just curious from a physics engine perspective.
Creepers don't leave corpses, they blow up.
You don't Garrett the creeper when he's not paying attention?
Yeah, I haven't made creeper furniture yet from the corpse parts. Sorry, haven't crafted that one yet.
Yeah, I've crafted corpses and they're just in my little block house.
Did you know if you craft a chainsaw and then put it against the Endermen, you could make an end table out of their their spines? Yeah,
I'd play that mod actually. Not to enforce the edgy aesthetic here, but that would actually
after how hardcore you needed that hammer throw, I have no doubt.
I mean, dude, I'm surprised you guys didn't. I mean, after that long intro where it was like a Mission Impossible movie, but really British.
Well, I don't know.
You didn't need a hammer in someone's head?
No, some of us, patience is a virtue.
Hey, drink that water. You're not allowed to.
Yeah, dude. Yo, iron her face. Could you iron her face? I saw you got a hot iron.
I feel bad about that.
He's going to take pictures.
Oh, dude, he's ranking it.
They're using the word catastrophic. I stopped
Poor guy.
That's a gun. All right.
Hey, have you heard of a new game from Gary Gygax? It's called Dungeons and Dragons. Very popular. It's of the devil.
No, this is modern day.
Did you just say nerd?
Yeah.
Hey, knob knees. You want to start that again?
What?
Dude, you're a bully.
Hey, Abe Lincoln face. You want to go? I'll go.
Lincoln face. Ooh. I've not heard. See, usually it's just my dad who gets called it. I've not been called it.
No, you guys look like Abe Lincoln.
A little bit.
Well, it's mostly the dead eyes because Abe Lincoln's a corpse.
No, it's I see. I thought you're scrawny, but
no.
You're talking about how he looked corpse-like, and the Abe Lincoln is just like the first person you think of who's a corpse.
Yeah, absolutely. And like, I don't want to compare you to the man. You don't have any. You couldn't bring the Union and end the Civil War. You can't do that. You don't have that fortitude as a leader.
People could.
Huh? I could.
You could.
I could.
How would you do it?
You guys are puzzling.
How would I end the Civil War? Nukes, dude. What are you talking about?
Nukes.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right. What are you nuking?
The South.
What? Okay.
What part? Jacksonville, Florida.
That's low, man.
That is low.
That's
but
deep
they're gonna
south.
feel it. They're gonna feel it.
Ooh.
Oh shit,
right.
dude.
So I've now
You're
got
Minecraft.
a question that I don't know the answer to about American history.
Yeah, let's answer it here.
When did Florida become part of the United States?
Providence partner.
It did actually become part of the United States in 1608, funnily enough. A guy traded a barrel of oranges for Florida, and then he brought it to the States. It's crazy.
And that guy was a president.
And that guy, James Buchanan.
I appreciate the non-obvious presidential pick.
Yeah.
I actually know a lot about James Buchanan.
I left that one out on the court.
Wait. What do you mean you know a lot about James Buchanan? What is there to know about James Buchanan?
So James Buchanan was
story,
the only
yeah.
Bachelor president, and the reason why was because he was clearly gay. Not only that, he was actually a very strange man who basically was considered the worst president in the United States history because he basically single-handedly started the Civil War by essentially not doing anything and not listening to either side. One of his many press junkets was he once bought some slaves only to free them, thinking that it would make him seem like, you know, the go-to man between both sides. Wow. But it made both sides angry because he bought slaves.
That's actually a terrible move.
Yeah, which he bought slaves, move. Which made the North mad, and then he set them free, which made the South mad.
Why is he thinking in terms of like, in terms of what we consider horrible crimes of humanity? He's considering what people will enjoy rather than what people will hate.
he was known to be a fuck up. Like he famously was not good at the job, and he also had a boyfriend, essentially, a secret boyfriend who he would go see, and that senators and congressmen used to call him sourdough face because he was kind of pudgy. And they also used to call his boyfriend his better half. He also...
Well, that's kind of nice in a way, you know?
He also had a Pennsylvania estate where he had 2 bald eagles. The reason why was some kind of nobleman sent him some eagles, and he couldn't have them at the White House because there was some kind of accident with a groundskeeper, a.k.a. his bald eagles mauled somebody. I know a lot about him.
Go ahead.
Oh, no. I know a lot about him because my sister and I were wondering who the worst president was, and then we couldn't stop laughing our balls off about that guy's life story. He was hilarious. He was just bad at his job.
Yeah. How did he get to be... Who did he run against?
Oh, so his one is actually kind of funny. One of the reasons why he actually won the presidency was because for most of the time leading up to essentially that time... leading up to that point, I'm pretty sure he was a one-term president. I'm not sure. But basically, leading up to that kind of fiery point in American history, he was actually across the sea in Europe, right? So when he came back, nobody hated him because he hadn't done anything.
Oh, no.
So he got the job, and he actually was really, really bummed out about getting the job. He had a little dog named Punch, who people would make fun of because he decided to have a little tiny dog. And then when he actually got the bald eagles, he made a certain harness. You know how the falconers will have something for their arms or whatever, like a tube on their arms so the claws don't hurt the forearm. No, he actually got 2 large tubes for both arms so he could have both bald eagles. Which, by the way, no matter how hard we looked, we could not find what those bald eagles' names were. Me and my sister hunted. Dude, I just love
the highest level of he's not in the meeting, make him in charge.
Oh, it was probably my other favorite one was when the South suggested originally that they were going to secede. He literally said something to the akin of, try it, see if I care, because he thought they were bluffing. And when he basically, I'm pretty sure he was the president who handed over the Civil War to Abraham Lincoln. And he apparently just kind of told Lincoln, like, this is your mess, dude. I don't fucking... He let rebels take over one military base. He didn't send any support to it. That was basically one of the catalyst battles for the Civil War. He was just bad. He didn't know what he was doing. He was this sassy gay dude who just didn't know what was going on. I just love the idea of him coming home late at night complaining to his partner, like, they want to leave. I don't know what to do. Hey, maybe buy some slaves and free some slaves, you know? Maybe.
Maybe.
It's just such a perfect idea.
Oh, dude. I'm a little hazy on all of the dates because we looked this up like 2-3 months ago because we were just curious. Because nothing was happening in American in January, nothing crazy was going on. But
2021 has been weirdly calm.
Comparatively,
but
no,
relative to 2020, it's been calm.
Sure. Well, I mean, it was funny just because we were looking up who was the worst, and I mean, there's a lot of contenders, but he's known as the incompetent president. Like he just could not handle the starting of the Civil War, and he kind of told. He also told the when the South said, "Hey, we're going to succeed," he was like, "Oh, try it, see what I care." But he also, when the Northerners was like, "Hey, you can't let them secede," and he goes, "Unfortunately, there's no law for me to stop them," was one of the things he said, and they're like, "What?" He's like, "If they do it, I can't stop them, man." I don't know.
What do you got in your hand, Andrew? Is that a super battery?
It's a fuse for this art exhibit, so I stopped it. Now, so now he's out here. Okay.
Keep a low profile. Come with me. Right behind you, sir.
I'm sure that was a very important
body.
Yeah, there's a corpse over there, bud.
Oh boy. Yep,
hey, but that's a naked dead man.
Oh, he's getting sus. You saw that. They're gathering.
Hey, it's just you and them and your hammer, buddy.
Nice.
Line them up.
Croquet time.
Who would do that?
By the way, I hope if anybody is watching this in future and are hearing my James Buchanan facts, know that I am summing up probably complicated history, and just cherry picking the fun parts I found.
Oh, look at you! Look at you trying to make sure you don't misrepresent James Buchanan.
He might have been better than I think he is, but from what I looked up, he seemed pretty fucking bad.
I was gonna ask you, like, what is this guy good at?
Well, I'm pretty sure he was a lawyer, I believe. I did look up about his childhood. He was an only child, and he grew up in like this big ass hotel. And he would just run around this big hotel all day alone because none of the other boys and girls would play with little Buchanan.
That's sad. That's the plot of The Shining.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
No, the plot of The Shining is Stephen King takes his dumb family to a haunted hotel. Boom, bam,
exactly.
boom.
And his son doesn't get to do anything. Good shot. Good.
Are you telling me little James Buchanan saw the Shining girls at one point, and they're like, "You're gonna be president, and you're gonna suck." They were his two eagles looking at him.
Oh, you got to finish the job. You didn't get him fully.
Always double tap. Always.
Sorry, I don't know what it is about me. You threw an iron at his head, and they're like, "Sir, are you okay?" And then you had to go back and pop him just to make sure he was dead.
I think you like Game of Thrones so much because you're a violent boy.
Oh man, I'm not apologizing.
When what's her face? Robert Stark's girlfriend was getting stabbed in the belly because she was pregnant in the Red Wedding. Were you laughing the whole time?
I was chuckling. Yeah. I was going.
You're like, oh, Walter Frey, you got him.
Oh man, when Lady Stoneheart, the beginning of that wasn't in the show, but you know.
Oh yeah, she zombifies, right?
Yeah, it's one of the weirder plot points to change. I'll be honest.
Dude.
Like one of the.
Well, no, I was just going to say the later books get really Cthulhu-y. Like he really starts talking about squid gods in the later books and shit, like the Greyjoys, like their squid god under the sea might actually.
The Greyjoys just feel like they're from a different universe. Don't they?
A little bit, yeah.
Like, we got these Greyjoys over here who got a dragon controlling horde. Okay.
Yeah. And they're over in the northwest.
Weird that he hung on to that since no dragons existed in this world for thousands of years.
It's kind of weird geographically too. Oh, I know they sail, but like in terms of plot importance, everything in the north is kind of in regards to dragon killing and stuff like that.
Right.
In the north. but they're like off to the northwest on an island somewhere.
Well,
But they sail, so I get it.
yeah, I guess. Well, it's also it's also
having
weird.
The horn, yeah.
I don't know.
We're in trouble. We got a fake surrender.
Who's the Greyjoy who has it? I forget his name. It starts with an E.
Euron?
Yeah.
Greyjoy?
Yeah, the Pirate King, essentially.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, whoa.
Hey, we surrender.
Hey, I just kicked that dude in the balls. I'm sorry.
I don't think you're gonna win this fight, dude. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, you're on
it's
the
fine.
main steps.
Fine.
It's all
Shoot
right,
that
we're
one
good.
woman. She doesn't know what's happening.
Oh,
Follow her and kill her.
Oh no.
Primary target.
No, is it you?
Primary target.
You just paralyzed her.
I like how there's still some people just walking around casually. That's fun.
Oh, heart.
Oh, in the
Heart.
gut.
He should, if he lives, he's gonna have a terrible life. Okay. That's not
okay, he
true.
doesn't live.
You could still, you could still enjoy. I'm just, it'd be a lot harder. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, is that?
Well,
Hey, could you go into more detail about what you mean?
Oh man.
Man, this tutorial's doing great job.
Well,
Crazy. Confirm. Hitman.
you got
Kill.
one, so we made progress.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure you could probably kill Marcus pretty easily. He looks like a killable guy.
Marcus seemed pretty
Well, we
easy
got
to kill.
We did. We threw an iron
I just
at his
don't know
head.
how to get to Carl.
Carl's at the top. Oh,
Does she go over? Yes, she
Thank
does. So what serial killer do you guys look up to the most?
everybody knows things about serial killers. I don't know anything about those guys.
Yeah,
I also
that's never
don't
been a
look
thing
into
of mine.
serial killers like an all.
It disturbs me.
It's
Yeah,
wrong.
they're just not
wrong.
good people.
It's funny. I kind of my brother and my sister are both super into all that creepy serial killer facts and stuff, and it was something they were telling me something about this one guy who just decided to like sneak up behind people randomly, scare them, and then go, not you. And then he would just keep doing that until the right person didn't seem all that scared, and he'd kill that person. Like, if you didn't jump, then he was going to kill you. And I'm like, that's a terrible way to pick people.
That's a Dexter methodology. He was doing it for psychopaths wouldn't jump. He's killing the bad guys.
Oh.
That's my guess.
I think he was a sexual sadist, but yeah, man.
All right. I gave it my best shot.
And your best shot was a hammer to the dome.
Yeah.
Classic.
Classic. I mean, I know a lot about like the Manson family, but I feel like everybody does.
Oh, what's on the table? What do they got prepared? Take a look at that. I don't know.
Oh, fucking strawberry kebabs. Great, guys.
Oh, he's.
Hey, you shouldn't be in here.
I spent hours on these.
I'm sorry.
Oi, mate. What are you doing?
It's more effective than you think.
Oh, yeah.
To address the Providence partners directly.
And then you stuff him in with his buddy.
Them to know why this is
Oh, yay. Naked bodies. Naked bodies in a locker. Oh. I think
he doesn't know anything.
What an idiot. We got our hammer. It's bloody, but it works. Hey, weren't you just in here? No.
No, you
They
don't
go,
know me.
Jake?
You
Jake,
don't know me.
you look different. Ooh, cupcake.
Jake, you why do you have a barcode on the back of your head, Jake?
No. It's normal. It's normal. He's wearing.
All right,
hat.
we got a knife. We are ready to kill. If need be, all right?
I can't find it. Can't you just wear
Wow, that's actually very generous.
it? It would be pretty effective if you wanted to blend.
Oh.
Sorry.
He's like, my schematics.
Sorry.
My schematics to my Doom weapon. Come back here. I left it in my locker.
New recruits orders. Oh man, there's a lot. All
right, Alaric, you'll know this one. What X-Men do you think you could take in a fight?
Morph.
What X? Why? Why would you pick the Shapeshifter X-Men?
Oh shit.
That's
a bad choice.
That's a terrible pick.
I'm just going. Bryan Singer has conditioned me. I don't know.
Where are we going, buddy? Alaric, drive us home. I would maybe try to get in the ring with Dupe, but that's just because of the unknown factor on both parts.
Don't recommend Dupe. He's got weird amounts of important because meme.
Yeah, he can also eat anything, so I'm pretty sure that includes me.
Who would be the most terrifying mutant to go up against?
Juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah,
no.
I was gonna say the guy.
I mean, yes, but also no. There's plenty of mutants that'll mess you up pretty permanently.
Ooh, nice moves, Hitman.
Oh, those gloves are gonna rip, dude.
I feel like the answer is
good.
Professor X.
You got no.
When he's sleeping.
You said in a ring. Just see the problem. I got the easy answer. You picked Leech.
Oh, Leech?
I don't know, Leech.
Good pick. How you take Leech out?
Steals your powers.
That's true.
I thought that was Rogue.
Well, Rogue does too, but if you're just a normal person and you get touched by Rogue, then you're coma.
You're fucked.
So, it's just bad.
I'm sorry.
If Leech just kind of nullifies mutant powers in a vicinity around himself.
I could take the guy who in X3 hugs the old lady and then does the puffer for like ching, spikes out. I could take him.
You mean the one that's not really in any X-Men ever?
I just wouldn't hug him. Sorry, that's all I have to go on is the movies.
That's okay.
I could maybe fight Toad. Maybe.
I was thinking that too, but he's tricksy, you know? What happens?
He's tricksy.
Toad, you know?
No, he is tricksy. We could expand it to the rest of the Marvel universe, but I kind of want to stick with X-Men because they're tough. There are not too many that you can really take on.
Because the problem is despite the fact that mutant powers are all over the place, most mutant powers are weirdly useful in combat.
Well, that's why I've always supported it's one of the reasons why when they're like, hey, we should have a
the guy who can translate languages, the nerd.
Oh fuck, I forget him. Yeah, no, he sucks.
Beat him up. Even if he's got Warlock, he still sucks.
No, what I was going to say though was anytime in comics they go, hey, we need to have a mutant security act, I always kind of go, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, these people can cause a lot of mayhem.
Yeah, some of these people are nuclear bombs. I think we should have a list, at least. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying put them anywhere. I'm just saying have a registry. I know that sounds dark, but some of these people can level cities.
Just have a registry.
We should just,
So do you have to have a visual identification of being?
Whoa.
I don't know what you just said. You faded away.
You faded.
Alaric had a good point.
You have to have a visual identification something.
Okay, I'm just saying whoever the fuck lets somebody like the Juggernaut walk around is an idiot.
He's jacked. He likes to go to Gold's gym, and he's jacked.
The Juggernaut.
Did you watch the Ultimate Warrior: Dark Side of the Ring?
No, I didn't watch the Ultimate Warrior.
It just came out. 40 minutes.
I'll watch it.
It's great. It's good. It's a great quick, and it doesn't really pull many punches. I mean, they don't tell you he used the power of cocaine, obviously, but that I think everyone already knows that part. It was a good little documentary. Anyways, Juggernaut reminded me of him.
Is Juggernaut a mutant now or no? He still isn't technically.
I have not kept up with Marvel comics, but I know classically he is not actually a mutant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, he still
What's
has
his
the
dealio?
gem. He has the gem of a Sidorak.
Yeah, so
That's the Dungeons and Dragons.
So
No.
Juggernaut's deal is that he was a deserter in a war. I think it was Vietnam or Korea. I don't remember which one it was originally.
I believe it was Korea.
That guy looks
So
away.
he's deserting the Korean War. He goes into this cave and finds a magic gemstone that makes him Juggernaut.
Wow.
Yeah, and later
decides
on,
with that magic power to go beat up his crippled half brother.
that's right, because his half brother is Professor X.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I knew that part.
Because it's the brain and the brawn thing, you know.
What?
But
Is there any backstory into their father or whatever? Or their mother?
Yeah.
He kind of sucks.
It's bad.
Because you got Legion out here, and like Legion was his own thing, and I'm just wondering.
Oh, Legion,
family.
that's a whole. Listen. Professor X has boned a princess to an alien world. Okay, there's a lot of X babies running around.
Okay, a lot of Xavier babies.
Oh, dude, one of my favorite comic book reveals was when Professor X was like, so there's a clone in me out in space who is currently fucking this alien queen. And Wolverine goes, why? And I was like, that's a great question. Not how, not who. Why are you doing this?
I don't know.
So was it Brood that started the whole Professor X is always a clone trend? Because I know that's like one of the first ones we did.
No, that was absolutely the Brood.
Okay.
We gotta
But
get upstairs.
to be fair,
oh gosh.
To be fair, they had already been doing that with like Jean Grey was a clone, Wolverine was a clone at one point.
Actually, wasn't he a clone pre like back like in the original or like the classic original X-Men 2?
Wait, who was a clone?
story. I think there was a storyline where Professor X was replaced by a shapeshifter for a bit, and that shapeshifter got killed.
Probably. I don't think it was a clone. I don't think it was a clone, but I think it was shapeshifter.
Hey,
yeah.
What,
a changeling.
Was there in X3? Logan James, if you will, is running through the woods, and a guy runs after him on Magneto's team with like throwable horns that grow from his wrists.
Oh yeah, the bone. I think it was Marrow.
So,
he's legit. He's comic.
Here's the problem. There are 3 different versions of a mutant that grows bones that they can
I would stake my life.
None of them are technically the same character.
I would stake my life it was the Marrow guy.
There's the Marrow from the comics.
Right.
But technically speaking, that is a different character than the X3 character.
I know.
And technically speaking,
oh my God.
There's also another bone-growing shooting mutant called Spike from one of the animated shows. But those are all...
Can I tell you my rule? My rule is Spike never counts.
Poor Spike. He joins the Morlocks later. He has a character arc.
Oh, here's a good question for you, Alaric. Which X-Men is the most tortured? I have my answer locked in already.
Tortured?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Do they deserve to be tortured, or is it undeserved torture?
I'm going to say undeserved, because there's a lot of moments where you can look at Wolverine and be like, you kind of had that coming.
I'm going to say Colossus.
I was going to say Colossus, too. Colossus has the worst out of all the X-Men, by far.
He just never seems to get... He always seems to get the short end of the stick, and he'll do some stupid things where you're like, yeah, you brought that on yourself. But, like...
Oh, yeah.
He just perpetually seems to get in the bad end. And also, like, Ileana's his sister.
Oh, dude, having Ileana as your sister is the worst.
Yeah.
We're going
just
for the
having
kill.
to be around Ileana is how you get your lore messed up in irrevocable ways.
Now, I think, Andrew, this is your final target. Maybe there's a way to bait him out. Maybe there's a way to...
Throw the muffin.
Throw the muffin.
I appreciate your commitment, Chris.
Well, I just figured he's been working hard this whole he got here, you know. This is gonna be everyone's gonna see it. This is good. No, it's just okay. All right.
Oh yeah, this is good. This is.
And you just kind of waltz out. All right, now hop it. They don't know where you are. Yeah.
That was a flashbang.
They won't.
But that's the laundry.
They won't find me.
Now with that billionaire dead, you just wait it out in this basket, and they'll give up. Stab him. Stab time.
Fucking idiots.
Press circle, then start jamming square.
LOL. LOL.
Stab him.
Hey, Alaric, did you see that dumb Eternals trailer? You ready for Gilgamesh?
I'll be honest. I have been consistently surprised at how good Marvel can make movies I didn't think I wanted to watch. But there is nothing appealing to me about that Eternals.
Who wants to watch the Eternals? That's a dumb comic too.
Didn't they do a show?
No, they did not.
What was the show where the kid?
You're talking about the Inhumans.
Oh my
and that was when we were trying to pretend the X-Men.
You're thinking of Black Bolt saying "why" to his parents and obliterating them, Chris.
Yeah, I was.
Why?
Do you guys know The Imperfects?
No.
Was that a video game only thing? Okay, there was a video game for an X-Men, just Marvel in general, Rise of the Imperfects. That was pretty cool. They had cool It was actually pretty cool. They had cool backstories and stuff.
I don't know, man. When they were like, "Hey, we're doing the Eternals," I was like, "Wow, we are at the bottom of the barrel, huh, kids?" We've done it all.
We're not, though. There's still several good IPs.
Oh,
they're just picking Eternals.
Manga's doing better than comic books.
Here's a crazy thing. Are you ready for for Fing Fang Foom and the 10 Rings movie coming out?
Shang-Chi?
Yeah, Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings.
Are they doing Fing Fang Foom and Shang-Chi?
I hope they do Fing Fang Foom.
I have been a fan of that stupid flat-faced dragon.
Oh, I know.
Ever since I saw him.
He's the best. And you know what? I love in the new Iron Fist comics, he does the news. He's back to doing the news. There was a while where he did the news for X-Men, and then they just made him a monster again. I was like, no, put him back on the news, man.
I think when she finishes making the bed, you can hop in. Just sorry, I'm looking at his game plan. I'm in both worlds here.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
We appreciate your attempts to stay on task. We're just overhearing comic nerdland.
All right. Sorry.
Here's a question.
I thought you just ended it. Sorry. I thought you just jumped off a skyscraper.
So. If you're going to do in Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings, if you're going to do that, or if you do Fing Fang Foom, do you make him a monster or do you make him his comedic smaller self? Because there's two Fing Fang Fooms. There's the giant monster that Jack Kirby made, and then there's like him as just a guy. Yeah.
What is that? Where did that name originate from?
Oh,
Jack
something
Kirby being on acid?
No idea. Something absolutely racist.
It just seems, that's the thing. I didn't know if I wanted to go. It just seems like it's
dude, we can all say, well, we love Fing Fang Foom. His origins is clearly racist.
Right. It's kind of a Mr. Popo deal where you're like, I can't.
I want to love you, Mr. Popo, but I can't.
That's not right. That is I'm pretty sure I texted you. I was watching it on my phone, the episode where Mr. Popo came in, and I was like, it was Saturday morning, and I was like,
oh. Dude, it's bad.
I texted you, and I was like, hey, man, this is like not okay, right?
Oh, dude,
other Dragon Ball fan, buddy, and
Bulma,
you were both like, oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh no, the fact that Bulma is terrified of Mr. Popo,
it's not good.
And well, I mean, he was from the original Dragon Ball. Like he's been around forever. It isn't good, but he's been there. Along with, here's the other thing that Toriyama did that I still can't fathom. The Red Army, he made a Nazi allegory throughout.
Andrew, there was a sword. He just passed it. It was by the light to your left.
Oh my god! This fucking.
You see it to your right? Yeah. Yeah, there we are. Yeah. And a Russian egg. You're going to want that too. Chuck it at somebody's head. Load up. All right. Go on with your thing.
So, yeah, Alaric, big monster or small comedic dude?
Okay. Is your Shang-Chi and the Secret of the Ten Rings attempting to be comedic or serious?
It looks serious. The trailer
That's what
looks
I'm
serious. Yeah.
So if you're going to do serious, you got to do big monster, which is less exciting, but...
Well, I love that one panel where Fing Fang Foom is a homeless guy on the streets of Manhattan, like, because he hit hard troubles after being, like, fired from his news job, and he's talking to Spider-Man. And I was like, I love this. I don't know why I enjoy this so much. So here's another question: How with Scarlet Witch becoming whatever now? How weirdly abstract and super, like, are we ever going to see Infinity or Eternity or the Living Tribunal? You think we're ever going to see any of them?
Wait, is Infinity or the super huge? Wait, what is that?
So they're literally that. Like, there are characters that Jack Kirby made that is like Infinity is Eternity.
Did you see Christian
like
Bale is going to be Gore the God Butcher?
I saw that. That's dope.
I'm down that they're kind of jumping. I'm glad that I actually don't know if I finished the full run. I think I read the main God Butcher stuff, but I didn't finish that run.
He's the director from What We Do in the Shadows. What's his face?
Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
Yes. He's doing the next Thor. He already did the Ragnarok, but I like his work, and it's literally the only one I'm excited for.
I mean, Gore the God Butcher, man. I mean, that's pretty cool.
I'll be on board for Ant-Man 3. I'm on board.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Really? Did you like Ant-Man and the Wasp?
I thought it was fine. They're still... Look, you got to look at the source material they're working with and what they're getting out of it.
Oh, the Ant-Mans are the worst. Worst characters in comics.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, Michael Pena could be placed so much better, but they just make.
I mean, yes.
Okay,
you're correct.
He's a Scientologist.
Hank Pym in comics beat his wife and made Ultron, and then went crazy and went on drugs and became the Wasp and all that other shit. Or Yellow Jacket.
What's going on?
And then,
that's a guy you killed. That's their master.
Oh shit!
Throw a muffin at him.
And then you have Scott Lang. Scott Lang had sex with his best friend's girlfriend on his best friend's grave in one comic.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Scott Lang's a terrible person. When he became the Ant-Man, he became a peeping Tom for like the first 10 chapters of his comic because he kept sneaking into women's showers.
Where the writers thought it was cool to just make everybody a terrible person, and that was like how they thought it would make their comics deep. And what's really just left is like all these characters that are heroes that have all these good things associated with them, but also these horrible black marks that you can't quite ever wipe out from their history.
Yeah, like it's like Spider-Man Reign was at that time when they're like, yes, we'll show a future Spider-Man who killed Mary Jane with his radiation semen. That's what killed her. It was oh, dude, it was so bad.
Watching, and I liked watching Andrew. You were like cleaning up. Your plan was really good. Then that guard rounded the corner, and you saw him about to round it into 5 dead bodies, and you just went downstairs. Still got those muffins, man.
It's none of my business. All right, who in the? We'll stick with Marvel because if we go over to DC, it'll get worse.
That's not a good idea. Yeah.
What Marvel superhero is the worst person?
Darkseid.
Worst person.
Worst person. Marvel superhero. We're not talking villains. Can't say Doctor. Reed Richards is bad.
Reed Richards is pretty bad.
He did the Council of Richards or whatever.
Council of Reeds.
of Reed's where he fucking summoned all these different versions of himself, and like most of his versions were like, well, I genocided the planet and took over, so I don't know why.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of them that have the Infinity Gauntlet, there's a bunch that have the Cosmic Cube. It's like
he's that good.
He's supposed to be like the smartest man in the world. That's like his thing.
Yeah, that's his thing. He's the smartest man in the world.
Miles Teller. All right.
So it's like various versions of him decided that they're gonna just basically do an Ultron, where I'm the one who can run the world the best. So just put me in charge.
No, that's telling. Yeah.
Well, did have a good point. He could live forever.
I've always supported Dr. Doom. I think Doom has the best plan for us. By far.
What about Doc Ock? Free back arms for everybody.
I'm going to tell you this right now. That's not Doc Ock's goal, but I respect it. And plus, he's the only person with my body type, so I'm going to respect him no matter what that bowl cut says.
You got that Alfred Molina vibe going.
Oh, dude, I love Doc Ock. And the Sinister Six? Hell yeah.
I still want to read
what's your favorite? What's your favorite version of the? What's your favorite version of the Sinister Six, dude?
No, I'm not doing that. They're all dumb.
You told me about the Craven comic where he's like really depressed.
Oh, Craven's Last Hunt. Yeah,
I'm gonna read that at some point. Would it be worth reading?
It's fine. I don't know why it's famous.
Oh, okay.
Well, I know why it's famous because it's like a character that nobody cared about, and they gave him like suicidality, and now everybody cares.
Poor guy.
I don't know. Well,
he is a hunter. I guess I don't know.
I do.
His personality is I'm a big game hunter. That is the beginning and ending of his character.
One of my favorite. I know I talk about a lot because Superior Spider-Man was something that I actually really enjoyed. The body swap between Doc Ock and Spider-Man. That happened a few years ago, but I still really enjoy it for just the and also Spider-Man recently has not been all that great to me. But
I have not.
No, we can get into that, but
I
really liked really liked. Oh, I was just going to say that what I liked about the start of Superior Spider-Man is the reason why Doc Ock needs to switch bodies with Peter Parker is because Doc Ock is dying because Peter Parker punched him too many times in the face. Like he was deteriorating, and when they're like, why is he deteriorating? It's like he's an old man who's been decked by a super person multiple times over the years. Like, of course. And like he literally tells Peter, like, you hit me so much in my old pudgy body that now I'm dying.
That is kind of a great point. I don't know. That is great. I'm dying. Why? You hit me too many times.
I'm a nerd, and you attacked me.
Punching me. I don't have superpowers. I have extra arms.
And I know you held back a few times, but I'm still just a man. Oh, dude, that's one of the best.
What did your uncle say about being really strong and having to control that?
I mean, doesn't Doc Ock do terrible things?
Yes and no. That's actually so. Here's
I feel like it's justified. The amount of times he gets punched.
No,
really?
He's way more the bank robber style.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, out of all the Spider-Man villains, he is known for three things. He's known for bank robberies to fund his stupid projects, right? He's a bank robber. He's not like kidnapping children or anything. Number two, he actually has a code which most writers have followed where he won't hurt women and children, which is something that Stan Lee did for a lot of his early villains for Spider-Man. So he won't hurt women or children. And finally, the last one, his projects are always like, it's not like Spider-Man 2. It's always like to build some frequency so he can show his new, across the country so everybody can see how great he is. Like, it's really not like killing people. I don't know, man. He was a bank robber who got decked a lot. That's really what it boils down to.
Yeah, I see. So he did bad stuff, but at the end of the day, when he's dying, and they were like, "Why?" You can see why he's upset.
Yeah, it's like he's technically an evil genius, but like he's not an evil genius on the scale of most of the evil geniuses.
Like maybe in terms of life shortenings, he didn't deserve it as much.
Oh no, like Green. I think the Scorpion.
So Green Goblin getting killed, yeah, it makes sense. Green Goblin was kind of
he's just off his rocker.
Yeah,
he killed Emma Stone. Yeah.
No, Dane Day. That's my favorite new Goblin is Dane DeHaan's Goblin. You guys remember Dane DeHaan from Chronicle? Oh my gosh! I actually thought that was going to be good because he's a good actor, and then they have him going. They have him going. He's like,
he looks more like a Ferengi. He's got Ferengi teeth, dude.
Oh man!
I will say this: Doc Ock is a bank robber. But one of my favorite comics is early Doc Ock stuff.
Oh my gosh!
Early
Wait a second. I'm sorry. Do you have a grenade?
Stop everything.
Is that a grenade you had? Oh, sorry. That's the egg I told you to pick up. Okay.
Oh my god. Anyways, no. What I was getting at though was early Spider-Man comic, where Doc Ock is basically turned down. Like he basically goes to the government to fund one of his super weapons. He was trying to make a giant laser to, I believe, melt a school that denied him funding to build a laser. So he thought he'd aim a laser at the school to melt it.
Nice.
But
as you do.
He warns everybody he's going to melt it, so everybody leave the building, please. And two, when he's robbing the bank, he tells the teller, he's like, I just want some money, and if you don't give me the money, I'm just going to rip open your safe. Like, he was just really polite about it, and he had an anti-grav gun, and he put a bunch of people in like, made everybody float. That's the most he did.
Sorry,
but, like, he didn't.
That was a good execution there. I was following Andrew's strategy.
Well, I know you're a savage and you only want violence.
No, I'm trying to pay attention to your Doc Ock here, but that was the final target. We did.
All right, Alaire, give me the worst Spider-Man villain. If it's not the Rhino, I'm gonna cry.
No, Shocker's pretty bad.
Shocker's terrible.
That's not even Electro.
That's not even Electro.
Not even Electro. That's right. That is poor man's Electro. That's what Shocker is.
Here's the thing. There's a lot of Shockers that do the thunder damage. They don't actually do lightning like they do. They fucking make frequencies.
Great job, Hitman.
I think Wheel is a bad Spider-Man villain.
Yeah, see, you gotta pick the ones that are like traditional.
A little bit more famous. All right, Chameleon's bad.
I always liked Electro.
I'm gonna say Scorpion's pretty bad.
Yeah, me too.
Scorpion's terrible.
Electro's aesthetic. His costume.
Electro's got good aesthetic. I can appreciate the 5-pointed lightning star face.
I don't know. I think I can appreciate Scorpion's aesthetic too.
He's cool too. They're all
Black
pretty cool.
Cat. Black Cat sucks.
You remember? Did you ever chase Black Cat on the rooftops?
What?
Like PS1 games for Spider-Man.
You ever kiss Black Cat on the rooftop?
Oh my gosh.
No. Chase. There's always a chase mission. You'd always chase Black Cat on the roof.
Yeah, actually, I do remember that.
I'll do one better. I think a terrible Spider-Man villain is Toxin. Toxin was terrible.
Okay, you're right. If we go for the D-ranked symbiote, that is bad.
That was a bad symbiote.
I'm gonna argue Carnage is bad.
Okay.
I was gonna say that as a deep cut, but I couldn't remember.
I'm gonna push back a little bit. There has been good Carnage stories. I'm not saying the character's good. I'm saying that there have been good Carnage stories, good horror stories with Carnage.
Oh, okay.
I do agree.
Not a bad character.
I do agree that him being more blood than symbiote doesn't make any sense. But we're not. Comics aren't in the business of sense.
Says something when you're in a Spider-Man comic and people are saying your stuff doesn't make sense.
Is Onslaught is Onslaught a Spider-Man villain?
That's X-Men stupid.
Onslaught is the dark edge of X-Men comics.
Carnage is just alien bloody stool.
I am upset that you know about him. I'm upset.
Well, the reason I know about him is because there's a symbiote version of Onslaught. That has got me confused.
Well, so Marvel recently did a thing. No, Marvel recently did a thing where they had everybody learn about the symbiote planet, the Haas or whatever, the symbiote
and then everybody gets it because it looks cool on everybody.
And then they symbioted everyone.
But isn't Onslaught's whole deal that he doesn't have a body?
Oh, isn't Onslaught's whole deal the idea that he's an abstract amalgamation of Professor X and Magneto? Yes.
Yes.
But can he get possessed by the symbiote? Also, yes.
I hate that.
Also, yes.
I hate Onslaught on the base level, but I hate even more that people take the concept of Onslaught and but what if he was also a symbiote?
Dude, it's terrible.
I'm so upset. I'm so upset.
You know what makes me upset?
Can I say something that you may not like me?
Sure, yeah,
I
dude.
didn't think that the Gore the God Butcher arc ended super strong.
No, I can agree with that. The three Thors coming together. No, the ending was a little bad.
It was a little phoned in to me, the son doing the thing, and I was like, oh, well, that makes sense that he'd do that, but I saw it coming in a way.
Yeah. No,
But the rest of it, the world building, the character himself is intimidating when, especially when Thor flies into that one giant planet and he just sees them all just hung by hooks.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
I
wait. What's the dealio?
It just dropped.
Oh, okay.
I think Jason Aaron, who wrote that arc, I think he has a great eye for getting stories going. Like, for instance, he did one that I think was terrible, and I think was more of a, I guess you might say, pitch from the studio. It was Original Sin, which was the premise is great. The idea that Nick Fury is going to essentially take apart everything, and with a single word he made Thor unworthy. Like all this weird Nick Fury stuff. It played out very poorly. And it included a I believe it was the Orb, who is a giant eye villain. Was one of the main classic villain, but he was one of the main forces of it. But like he's a big writer at Marvel, and I think he's great at world building. I think he's great at dialogue. But I have noticed some of his bigger event stories, some of those arcs have petered out. He did some Doctor Strange that was really good. I don't know, dude. If you want to read good comics, you read them at DC right now.
I was gonna say, like, you can't really start a concept like that and have it end. That's too big a bar.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's why it's weird. Just because, like, I don't want to sound like everybody on the planet, but like the best comics right now are Batman comics. Like, just flat out.
You're allowed to be a Batman fan.
Well, it's not even that.
Dude, you remember when Keith David came in?
Tom King's a great Batman writer. What are you kidding me? You silly goose.
You're
so silly. Okay. So silly. You're silly goose.
It's fucking silly goose.
Do you know in Arkham City, Keith David voiced what is the guy who chases Batman? He's red, and he's. I don't remember anything
Azariel?
about him. Azariel? Yes, Azariel, yeah. Zero as
Azriel?
as a Azazel. I think that actually is.
Aziz Ansari?
There's Azazel, there's Azriel, there's Aziriel. It's like one of those A-Z-R-A-E-L, just shuffle those around somewhere.
One of those classics.
Okay, look. I have read too much fantasy that has to come up with an angel or devil name and just defaults it to A-Z, and then there's an R somewhere, and an A-E somewhere, and an L somewhere. And we're good.
And we're good. Hey, Larry, who's your favorite angel? I'm a Gabriel guy.
Warren Worthington III.
Ooh.
Oh man.
No. Shoot. Wow. No, I'm betraying my own attempt at actual fanness here. What's his name from Good Omens?
Oh, I was gonna say that. Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Oh wait, no.
No, Azir. It starts with an A.
I know it does.
Crowley.
It's one of those angel names.
What's the devil's name?
Crowley.
The devil name is
Crowley. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that would help me, but
as in Aleister Crowley, but his name's Crowley.
Right. Crowley.
Is it Zariel?
I feel like
I think it might be Zariel.
I have the book across the room from me. I can go and look it up if I actually
Michael
care.
Sheen. But
He's so good in Twilight.
He's so good.
That's my favorite angel. Even though he is kind of the weakest part of that book. Well, he's not the weakest part of that book, but he's...
That show made me sad.
It was a good show. I liked it.
I never actually watched the show.
I didn't finish it, but it was fun. It reminded me of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and the tone.
Well, that's the Terry Pratchett leaking through.
Oh, okay.
Have you read any Discworld? If you have not read Discworld, read Discworld, bro. If you like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, read Discworld. Start with Guard.
Got it. I was just about to ask which one to start with. I was looking through the whole selection.
Color of the Magic is the first one, but it's not that great. I would start with Guards. Or you could start with I'm trying to remember what the first one of the witches is.
I can tell you this, Chris. Alaric put me on the Terry Pratchett train, and I have not really gotten off it yet. So
good.
It's good.
Two of them that I was like, that wasn't very good, and that was like his stuff. And
slowed down.
The other one where it's like making fun of China.
Yeah, I slowed down a lot at some of the holiday stuff too, but I'm trying to get back into reading them.
Did you guys ever read?
Richmond is the weakest stuff.
Did you ever read
John
the book
Williams?
Stoner? Have you ever heard that book?
Not that I know of.
John just handed it to me after he read it. It's only like 200 something pages, and it's one of the, I don't read as often as I like to. That's one of the best books I've ever read. And like one of those kinds that kind of changes the way you view the world forever after you've done it, like in a
what's it called?
Drastic sense. It's called Stoner by John Williams.
Okay.
It is about a professor, a man who grows up and becomes a professor, lives a rather unremarkable life, and dies being a rather unremarkable man, achieving very little. But the contents of that book are incredibly well written. It was just very cool. I was just wondering if you guys knew about it.
Oh, okay. The book that changed my life was the Bible.
We'll go on to the list.
Sinner.
Yeah.
But, you can read your Stoner book.
He's got two other books. He was, now we're getting
You didn't need to say it like that, Mike.
He was like a apparently he was a literary professor. That was what John Williams actually did in his life. And he wrote only 3 books. It was Stoner, Butcher's Crossing, and Augustus. I have Augustus in my room, but currently I'm reading about Pippin instead. So, this is another thing. It's have you guys?
You also didn't just say that way. Poor Pippin. He's trying his best.
I'm enjoying it. I like it.
Okay. Besides Samwise. Besides Samwise, favorite Lord of the Rings character?
Everyone's hurting thinking through that one. Éomer.
Okay.
Oh no. Sorry, Faramir.
I do love me some Rohirrim. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not gonna lie.
You go to Ithilien, dude. You got your Faramir. It's done. Like Éomer was sick, but
no, both Faramir is actually also great. I'm not gonna lie.
After rereading, I gotta say Saruman I like a lot more because I forgot.
Magic.
Okay.
I forgot how much I like him talking shit about Radagast. Radagast the fool, that idiot! I fucking used him. I was like, oh my god. You do you, Christopher Lee.
Gibbets and crows, dude.
He's fucking talking about Radagast.
I felt a little bad about this because I said it really quick in passing, and Doc heard it, and he was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "Screw you" to him. But I said people who like the extended edition, which was me, growing up, are fools. I think that standard makes way more sense.
Oh, dude, you're about to get a fight. You're about to get a fight.
I heel-turned on this because all the extended scenes are awesome if you've read the books. If you haven't read the books, they are half-baked scenes that are filler for a movie that otherwise has a great flow and interpretation from the book. It really, like, to have Saruman at the top of Orthanc going, gibbets and crows, and because Christopher Lee is saying it, it's awesome because Christopher Lee has actually met Tolkien and, he knows he reads the book yearly. But if you start that scene before that scene happens and after, and you cut that scene out entirely, you would have realized I would have been more invested in what was going on if I hadn't seen that scene. Like, I found the flow of the movie gets interrupted by all those extended. There's a scene too where Faramir talks to Pippin and he goes, "Oh, that's my armor from when I was a little kid." My dad hates me. And you're like, well, we already knew that. We didn't need that scene, and it slows.
Bro, you just lost us every DumpStat fan. Did you know that?
You need to hear this because I grew up on all the extended and I was like, why would I watch the standard? That's stupid. Extended is more. I just realized in the past year, I've been wasting everyone's time because you haven't read the books. You don't care.
So there is... I can see the argument even if you made me irrationally angry from your initial statement. Because you are right that flow of a movie is important to retention. And the thing that scares people away from Lord of the Rings first is when you say it's got 3 hours for each movie.
Mm-hmm.
So you can still, even though you don't get some key scenes of the extended edition, like if you don't do the extended edition, you don't get to see them get their gifts. They just have them later on.
Oh, interesting. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna preface with this then. I was looking through extended, trying to see which scenes I could definitively tell were extended. So I actually, you know what? I should go and watch standard and come back and see if I have the same opinion.
I will agree with you. Extended is not always better. The Hobbit movies are proof enough of that.
Wait, you haven't seen... you haven't compared... Wait, how is this hypothesis being based?
I watched extended.
He looked at the extended and saw some scenes. He's like, I could have done it without this scene.
No. It started with the Hobbit cut because that's the most fascinating to look at from an editing point because the Hobbit movies shouldn't exist.
Those movies.
Yeah, exactly. There are fans, in a nutshell, there are fans who have tried their best, and I've watched, I think, two edits. Who have tried?
You don't like both albino orcs, dude?
Yeah, they're right.
But the first movie, though.
What?
The first movie is Peter Jackson's best job at adapting an impossible source material.
I think the first Hobbit movie is a lot better than people think it is. I think it's fine.
Yeah, I don't think it's scene after scene that should fall flat.
Like
it's not Lord of the Rings. Agreed.
No.
Agreed.
It's not that level, but it's a good movie.
It started with watching fan edits trying to fix all three of those movies and finding out that despite people's really good jobs at trying, you can't do it because 3 is just not. You cannot do it.
It's not a movie.
It's
there.
dog shit.
There's nothing there, and it's really sad to see all that hard work, and you're like, I can't do it. So you try the Maple edit. I think was the one I watched where it turned all 3 movies into a single.
You know why that's happened, right?
It's the second White Orc.
Well, no, that's his first draft. He was scripting scenes and then filming scenes that same day.
Right. Oh no, that's insane.
Poor guy.
Like, how do you do that?
Not well.
Because Guillermo del Toro was the original director, correct? And then something happened and they put Jackson
so he got thrown in last minute. He didn't get to pre-film and pre-write anything, so he's already flying in kind of blind, hoping
seat of his pants.
Yeah,
and
so
he's also got to make something that he's already kind of made before. Like they're expecting another Lord of the Rings trilogy from him, just in no time flat.
It was interesting watching him create mechanisms that technically create a movie, even though they suck. So like Tariel and is it Keeley or Feely? Keeley, right?
No, it's Keeley.
Yeah,
it's
like,
Keeley, but he's about to Feely that elf. Am I right?
Nice. Fan edits remove all of that and it's great and stuff, but you can tell if you're making 3 movies to have that romance and the love triangle guides Legolas's character. Like it makes sense as a mechanism to keep a movie together. Even though it sucks. But it started with that, and long story short, I watched the extended stuff and I was like recalling from behind the scenes stuff that I had remembered, like, oh, this part was not in standard and this part wasn't. And sometimes you can just very obviously tell.
But those Hobbit movies have a few scenes of genuine good stuff. I think, honestly, when it's Bilbo alone with the villain like Gollum or Smaug, it's a good scene. It's a good time in the movies.
And when you let the dwarves focus on dwarven culture, it's also
yeah.
Well, not comedically like I didn't like
dwarven not dwarven comedy posse.
Sure. Something kind of interesting. The albino orc, the one.
Which one? There's 2.
Azog?
Jack. Azog. Yeah. Who, by the way, that's the actor for Deathstroke in the CW Arrow show. Just weird, fun fact.
So weird.
So he's only done bad roles. Interesting. That's crazy.
He in the fan edit, they removed him entirely until the very end when it's necessary to reveal him for the first movie, and it actually worked because like
he doesn't get his traditional "I'm gonna hang out on Weathertop and throw an orc around" scene.
No, he doesn't really. I forget. Like, I think it's the.
He doesn't talk.
Scene.
He's just a big orc.
He literally he shows up at the scene where the tree falls and they get eagles. Like that's the only scene they put him in for the edit, and it works for some reason because Thorin. I think there's enough lines in there for you to realize, oh, he has enemies. They cut out all the back flashbacks, all of that stuff. They cut it all out, and it still worked. And I was like, that's interesting. That still worked out. Like I don't know who that is, but it's fine. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I do wonder if Peter Jackson had the time, how good those movies could have actually been. To be completely honest,
I don't think
they're impossible to film. I think they could.
Andrew just got sick of the waiting and went for it. Most of Azog's scenes in the first movie too are just him basically retracing what the viewer has already seen. They leave Rivendell and then he's nearby and he's like, I'm gonna get them.
I wanna rip your tongue out for casually saying Azog like that, but yeah, keep going.
Why is it Azog?
I don't know. Just the fact that you said it so like Azog, I'm like, who the fuck is Azog? He's the orc.
He's a good orc. I like that name for an orc. It's a good villain.
Doesn't exist in anything besides an appendix where he gets killed by Dane. That's all he gets to do.
Interesting.
So
and then there's like Golm or whatever. That's his buddy with the thing. Bolg, his son. His son, Bolg. His son.
His son.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be the name of my first form. Bolg Brill. He's gonna be awesome.
That's the connection. I hate it
connection. That's the connection.
Because everyone always goes, "Who is that and why?" Yeah. It's because it's his son. That's hilarious.
Yep. Yeah.
Who are you? I'm the other white meat. Thanks.
Hey look, he didn't get killed by Bjorn this time. He got killed by Legolas. So
Hey,
demotion, I guess.
I'm the super fat dwarf in the barrel. Don't take that picture of my son, Gimli. You jerk. Fucking hated that scene. Every second of it.
My son. What's your son's name?
Gimli.
He looks at the camera. Gimli. Yeah.
Gimli.
They just put in John
it's
Rhys
Legolas. I'm pretty sure he says it to Legolas too. So Legolas is like, "I'll make sure to look for him later."
No, Legolas says he looks like a rat.
I don't know what's going on at your house.
Because isn't that funny?
That's such a weird. That's such a weird thing to keep in mind. Is it like he knows what it looks like? Yeah.
Gloin is like maybe the least utilized of those dwarves.
Oh,
that's hard to. I don't remember. Half of them.
I don't remember most of them. Yeah, I don't know.
I remember three. I think.
Sure, but if you look in the book, Gloin is like your number 3 or 4 dwarf as far as memorable.
Oh,
so the fact that you didn't get to do anything. If we're talking
books, that's a whole different story.
You remember Thorin, you remember Balin, and you remember Bombor, and then Gloin's like the most important dwarf after that.
Oh, okay. Oh, and then they do in the movies. There's the Scottish dwarf. Well, like the most Scottish dwarf.
To the king! To the king!
You know the one with the twirly mustache? What's his name?
Yeah, he's riding a goat, and he's clearly made out of CGI.
That'd be
Beaufort. I'm talking about Beaufort, the one in the original group. The other guy who's
with the big white hat.
Yeah, the one who Bilbo.
Who's the Scottish Mike Myers dwarf in the third movie?
You're talking about Dane Ironfist.
Yeah,
Iron Fist
rough stuff, man. That's hard to watch.
He's made out of CGI. He's floating on a fake goat.
No, he had a pig. He had a pig.
A pig.
A boar.
He had a war pig.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that should be cool, right? But
fuck it.
Fuck headbutting things, and I'm feeling like watching Spy Kids 3D.
Dude, if I ever put a war pig in a D&D session, you guys know I gave up. You know I gave up that day. I said war pig. I was clearly mistaken.
War pig is cool.
War pigs have their place, and it's in Warhammer Fantasy.
I was about to say.
Would you have a mount that is a war pig? Do you think that's cool, or do you think that's dumb? Sorry, I know he's been in deep focus, and I just want to
Only
ask.
if I was a gnome. Sorry, I realized I was muted this whole time.
Oh, I was wondering. It seemed like you were so zoned in.
Yeah.
Did we speak over you then?
No.
He literally thought we were.
But
I'd feel so bad if we were like talking over you.
I like to think a few times. Andrew was like, "Hey, can we stop talking about Marvel?" And we were just like, "Bang, bang, boom."
I'm not gonna lie, I got close in my head quite a few times. That's why I said Onslaught. I was just trying to connect. Just trying to connect with you guys. Screwdriver time.
Yeah.
Brick. It's brick time.
Go to sleep, son.
Sleep.
Oh shit! Someone got you in the kidney.
Okay.
My kidney.
Not my kidney. I need one of those.
What do you think about them making a prequel and stuff? It's not prequel. It's some other. It's a Lord of the Rings TV show for Amazon.
The one that no one has said positive things about ever.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that true?
I feel like this conversation in and of itself gets cliche because it's like no one believes it'll be good.
I
didn't know if it was good or bad things about it.
I have heard nothing positive about it ever.
Yeah. It's been said to death, but everyone goes, oh, it's streaming wars. Game of Thrones happened and they wanted this.
You're right.
It's the Second Age. It's Tolkien, but they're not gonna, it's all that stuff. No source material for it. Or is there? I haven't read any
The
other.
second age is like the part that we don't really know that much about.
Oh, that's scary then.
Yeah, no, they're trying to pick the non-Silmarillion parts so that they don't get the fanboys mad.
Get ready to have a scene with 2 blue wizards being like, I guess we're gonna have to start a cult.
Oh, I want to say
The
this
blue
as well.
Wizards.
Oh, are they gonna be? That'd be funny if they did them and that.
No, if they did that, then they're breaking all the rules.
What if they just go past the map to the southeast?
I mean, look.
To the Eastern men? I don't know.
That's where the blue wizards go. So
that'd be hilarious.
Hey,
if they went with the blue wizards, and then they're like, technically, we're not breaking anything because he didn't write anything.
When we look at the
so
credits,
here's my thoughts on this.
Alex Kurtzman is heading it.
There can still be some good nuggets of Tolkien lore in there, because Tolkien lore is so stupidly dense.
Oh yeah.
That there will be interesting plot points in a throwaway comment that Aragorn makes as a reference.
Sauron. No, wait. In the second age, wait. Doesn't Sauron go to the southeast at one point? Like he tries to re-manifest himself down there.
Sauron runs all over the place.
Yeah.
Sauron runs all over the place.
No. He tries to corrupt them, and they end up following him or something like that. That's why in the final battle you got guys on elephants.
Haradrim.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
I mean, it's not Sauron directly that's doing that. He's sending servants to do it.
Okay.
He does it up north and east too. In the book to the Council of Elrond, the dwarves are like, "Yo, hey, we got a guy in a hood who came by saying, hey, do you want a ring? We got some swanky dwarven rings of power. Do you want one?" And they're
and then one guy was like, "My name is Morgoth," and everyone screamed.
Yeah.
Do you want one?
Do you want one, baby?
It was like, hey, my master is real tight with all these rings. Could be anybody, but we got one. You want one? You want one, don't you?
Are you familiar with like Tolkien illustrators like John Howe and like Alan Lee and stuff? I've recently checked like John Howe in depth. I haven't actually seen that much of Alan. I know like everything he did for the movies, but prior, not really. Sure. And John Howe's very self-critical. Have you seen his site? His gallery. He's like, it's like, I don't know I don't know, anything past the books of like extended like Silmarillion and stuff. But like Shelob and is it Morgoth? I don't know. There's a painting of them both. Yep. And he's like talking about, he's like, this composition sucks. I could have done better. And you're like, oh my gosh, dude, you're amazing.
Oh my God, dude, it's a big fighter. Calm down.
I did not know that he was that critical of himself.
He's extremely self-critical, and he's a genius too. Like he did something on his blog.
His manner of doing just grass and trees is, and then putting people in that. Like you can see people who do good backgrounds, and you can see people who do good characters. He can do backgrounds in a unique way that fits the character that he's put in them, and that's a hard to achieve thing.
See, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been going to the '60s comic book school of Jack Kirby. Why have a background when we can have? Why have a background when we can have bubbles, dude?
Squiggles, shapes, and colors does not make a background.
Hey, bro, we're in space. What do we got? We got
bubbles,
pink bubbles, baby. Pink and black bubbles.
Stop.
Oh man,
I love that.
There's like the classic the Gandalf on a hill with the long grass and it's raining.
Oh, is that him?
I don't know that one.
Okay,
I believe that's him.
Okay, I know that one.
I'm gonna double check now.
I didn't know what the Morgoth one was.
Oh, you don't. Oh, I'm gonna find them both and put them in the chat because they're good.
Cool. I want to see them.
Also, that's a great moment from the Silmarillion.
Okay.
It's basically the super bad evil guy biting off more than he can chew and squirming for like 3 or 4 pages.
Okay. That's
so
me. I'm into that.
Because Morgoth is Satan. But here's my question. Do you think the Silmarillion? I think some stories in the Silmarillion could maybe become like parts of a show or like a mini series, but do you think the Submarine could be movies?
You could not. Sorry, I'll let you finish.
No, I was just answer. That's kind of what I was wondering about.
You already cut him off pretty sufficiently there. I mean,
yeah, you got it.
It's funny because when you did that in my head, I was remarking like we've all cut each other off completely tonight, like all of us.
Oh yeah, no, I've told both of you to shut the fuck up.
I just wanted to say, as another defense of it too, whenever I try to get people into the Lord of the Rings movies, I always would launch them into extended, and they wanted to like it, but it was so bogged down. I know it's runtime.
It's long.
I really feel like it feeds the theory that extended is more for people who they want to see a recital from the book rather than a full movie. I don't know, which isn't bad.
I can respect that because you do spend an hour before you leave the Shire if you go with the extended.
Is it an hour?
It pushes an hour. It's easily.
I like Shire. No, I like the Shire though. I like the Shire stuff.
Yeah. But you like it because you love Lord of the Rings. Until you know the universe, are you really caring?
I like watching.
Who are these tiny people?
I like watching grumpy hobbits glare at each other because their neighbors' yards are making more spuds. I like that.
He's young in The Hobbit, right? The guy who glares. He's in The Hobbit, right? But he's young.
He's younger in The Hobbit, and he gets and he's older in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that's
they did.
It's the same guy glaring. Same guy next to the bag. Those motherfuckers.
Have you guys heard of Merry and Pippin's podcast, The Friendship Onion?
What?
Dominic Monaghan and Billy Boyd, the actors from Merry and Pippin, respectively, have a podcast now. They just started it 2 weeks ago. And it's great.
Did not hear about that. That actually sounds like it could be quite good.
It's very pleasant. It's a lot of fun to listen to. They talk a lot about like Lord of the Rings behind the scenes stuff just because that was most of their life.
Of course.
That was a clearly formative several years.
That's their claim to fame, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and even just doing that, you're doing that for several years and then you're that forevermore.
Oh, absolutely.
They talked about like what they did behind the scenes and stuff like that, or what they did off, like because they're traveling the world and stuff. They were doing offset to like find the best food possible. They had a canoe across this lake full of flying fish, and they had diarrhea. I don't know. Like it's a good podcast. It's my favorite one that we got out there. Besides DumpStat.
Shush, we don't crack your top 10 and you know it.
Well, here's the weird thing is that like after working on the audio and stuff like for so long, listening to them, I can tell they have issues. They have a media company, but their compression, like one's quieter than the other. And I'm like,
we lost it.
No.
What does this mean?
What does it mean, Morgoth? Oh shit, this art's dope.
Yeah, John Howe is an excellent art. So that
he's
top
super
picture is the one
awesome.
he's saying has bad composition.
Yeah, it's like
that's crazy to me.
Damn.
Oh, actually, no, it was a different one.
Oh, it's a different one.
Yeah, there was a different one where Morgoth was coming out of like a mountain peak, and Morgoth was in the or Shelob was coming out of a mountain peak, and Morgoth was in the lower right. I could find it.
Alaric. So I tried to get Misty into Harry Potter because she wasn't into Harry Potter. She didn't grow up with it. Did you know the first Harry Potter movie is pushing fucking 3 hours? Because I didn't.
Really?
I thought it was.
I didn't know that either.
I thought it was going to be a quick kind of little jaunt, but that thing is a slog, man. Holy shit. The first two Harry Potter movies are long as shit.
Oh, wait. You might be talking about this one.
Melkor and Ungoliant. Yes. That's John Howe. It's dope, man. I'm playing it before you.
This? No, you beat me to it by 7.
Yeah, it's so good. That's such an incredible. I'm also not scared of the spider for once.
So I could see him maybe saying, if it's got this like zoomed out version, like he's saying there's all this fog down below.
Curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Maybe that's what he's complaining about.
For this one, he didn't have many complaints. I'm looking at his blog right now, but he did say it was a commission, and he pulled 2 things out of the reject drawer, he says, to make this, which is already like, oh, you have a reject drawer? Like, damn, dude. That's such a great painting, though. All right, let me see the other stuff.
I would want to steal his reject drawer or whatever, and then pass it off as my own art, because I would be a great artist.
It means rejected by editors. Okay.
Oh,
this is his sketch of it. Look at that. Ooh, that's so good.
Ooh.
I'm gonna find actually like one of the pieces.
My goodness. I only just now saw from the sketch that it's even got the spider face in there.
That's crazy. Let's see. Dragon's Curse, I think, was one that you really...
This is interesting. As I'm looking at the 2 images, I kind of do like the sketch's composition better.
Yeah. Let's see.
I bet Radagast could take both of them, to be honest.
Okay, this is
yeah, with his bunny sleigh.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
This is a sketch of Turin Turambar, who I don't know about.
Turin Turambar is just the king of bad luck in Tolkien.
Yeah, so he made this. Here's what he wrote about it. He's very critical of this. He calls it Dragon's Curse. He says, this painting was a series of disappointments.
Oh my god.
He says, initially he did a sketch like this, a different pose, blah, blah, blah. He has a link to it. And then he says, ICE turned that one down. That must be the people who commissioned it. And asked for the moment before he impales himself. So, new sketch.
I'll tell you later.
Let's see. Yeah. Ice iced that one too, so he went on to the 3rd sketch and requested a heroic stance in Grim Rictus. I should have refused the job right there. Teach me for being conciliatory. After all that, I didn't even do a decent dragon. Even the sword is bad. Look at that pommel, awful.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
wow,
I know, man. And then he says, in the end,
so sharply cutting of his own work.
He says, in the end, I'm happy I managed to dig up the sketches. They are far better than the final painting. And actually, I do agree. His sketches are pretty dope too. But damn, like he's even in the behind the scenes, you can tell he's.
I love that dragon though. I love the scale work on that dragon.
That's insane. Could you imagine being half as talented as that? Jesus Christ, man.
This was
ICE was the company that used to own the Middle Earth like license. So like the old like Middle Earth RPG and the Middle Earth like card game. Those were all run by ICE.
The Middle Earth. The Middle Earth RPG. You're announcing right now that we're doing a one-shot of that. Thank you, Alaric. I'm glad you announced that to the world now.
Dear, we can. It's look. It's one of those D100 systems. So get ready for
hell yeah, man. Dude, I call it wizard. Let's go. I'll be Gandalf.
Wizards are not allowed. You can be an animist if you'd like.
Hell yeah. What are the classes? what are the races? What can I play?
You can be races. You can be pretty much anything in. It's actually insane how much like you could be a Bjorning if you wanted to. You're not you're not a Bjorning that can change.
Oh,
you can be one of Bjorn's people.
Wait, no, that means I'm a guy. Shut the fuck up.
You're just a hairy boy, you know.
You're just a hairy man.
Well, because not every Bjorning.
Shut up.
That's
Shut the fuck up.
In the lore. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
Shut the fuck up. Fucking piece of shit. Its only thing is they change.
It's not like a group of people that turn into pairs. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Did you ever play Lord of the Rings online?
You can be a woe.
I could be a what?
You can be one of the woes.
Oh.
No, I did not. I tried to, but I did not have access to a computer that could run it.
Okay. I think I got up to level 30 in that.
Probably made me sad, though.
Yeah, they're definitely pushing it. In many ways, though, it is very nice to have a game where you actually can go anywhere you want in Middle-earth, essentially.
Yeah.
It did have that charm to
absolutely.
it. You could play it.
No, I mean,
their most recent thing was Bayorn.
I'm gonna call myself out here.
Oh my God, you have
the Lord of the Rings Lego game.
Oh, that's a good point.
Is kind of a terrible Lego game when you actually stop and look at it. But just being able to wander around in Middle-earth as your hub entertained me for way too long.
Right. Yeah, I actually remember that. Everyone was saying that about that. Everyone
hey, are you guys excited for the new Gollum game?
Oh yeah, they're doing that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Such a weird
Are you guys ready to break a live fish over a rock and eat it in live gameplay, dude? And then hack it up and say your name? Are you excited?
Ready to carefully stalk people for months on end?
Bro, are you ready for some riddles in the dark, bitch? Okay.
Oh no, you got caught.
I can only assume there was a request for a Lord of the Rings game to keep the genre, like the IP alive in people's heads while they're waiting for the Amazon show to come out.
Fuck you. I think someone had a great idea for a game.
No.
They said Gollum.
No. Stop.
Yeah,
Stop. I don't believe that for a second. The people who made Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, they had an idea for a game that didn't really match Lord of the Rings world, but they're like, yeah, we're going to make it Lord of the Rings anyway. And I'll give them credit. It's an entertaining Lord of the Rings fan fiction.
Yeah.
It breaks lots and lots of rules, but it does so in ways like, that's not a terrible idea. It'd be cool if that's the way it worked. But it can't work that way. Stop.
Because Tolkien's dead and he wasn't thinking weird fan shit.
Because
be a
Tolkien
ghost
did not
man.
Shelob to turn into a girl. Sexy lady Shelob is not part of Tolkien's vision. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that.
What's the thing about that? Like they have female pre-cursed Shelob, I guess. But like
it's Shelob turning into a sexy lady because she can.
Oh,
sexy lady.
It's not even a flashback.
She's still a spider. She is 100% still a spider throughout all of that.
To be fair,
I want to talk.
Okay.
I just read the chapter with Shelob in it recently, and I loved it because it was the first time I had read it. And the reason it's so terrifying, mainly, is because they describe how stinky she is.
Yeah,
she's so stinky. She's all about. She wants fresh meat, and it's just it makes you want to puke.
Yeah,
it's gross.
Yeah,
she could be hot
meat.
To be fair, not seen the Shadow of War trailer.
To be fair, everyone, in fantasy, sexy spider women are a thing.
Look.
She's so stinky.
She's so stinky, but now she's sexy.
That they didn't want to have to animate a spider for the multiple cutscenes where you get quests from her.
Yeah, instead you want to see her titties.
But also, if you had to pick a character to try and make sexy,
Tom Bombadil.
I actually see it from a marketing perspective because
I understand why they did it because it's video games. It also is
sexy
just
spider women are a thing.
So anti-opposite to everything that is about Shelob.
Well, it's also even just seeing how fighting happens in those games and shit. If you read how a battle goes down in Lord of the Rings, the only people that can do anything like incredible are kind of the elves.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Like the coolest thing
the elves, the Nazgul, and kind of Gandalf.
One of the coolest moments in Two Towers is when Sam like gets angry and flips Gollum over with his back or something, and Shelob's like, that's like all that happens. But in Shadow of Mordor, you're stabbing orcs like 10 million times.
Oh, dude,
you're like teleporting around too. Don't forget. I shoot an arrow and teleport to that arrow and stab the guy.
Yeah, that's right. There's
Alaric,
a brutalize button. There's a kill
Alaric,
button
you
and
speak
there's a
so
brutalize.
loud. Alaric, you speak so loud, and this late at night, I can tell you don't have furniture in your home, you silly goon. Fucking get some furniture.
Oh, dude, you just punched him in the neck.
Punch him in the gut, dude.
I'll give them some credit. The idea that the Nazgul are like this weird rotating count of if you beat a Nazgul, you become a Nazgul is kind of a cool idea.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
It's not how the Nazgul work, but it's
Alaric,
a cool idea.
Alaric, give me your best Nazgul scream.
I don't want to do that.
Come on.
Do you have a good one?
He does.
I really don't.
You absolutely do, dude.
That sounds like a talent. That's pretty good.
What was that?
There.
That was Pippin. That was Pippin.
That was pretty solid.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right, what Lord of the Rings character can you actually make sexy? If not the big spider lady, Morgoth, Satan.
Yeah, I mean,
Morgoth can be sexy. Yeah, that's
the
true.
The mouth of Sauron.
No,
sexy.
No.
Well, they do the whole thing in Shadow of War where they have
the movies ruined the mouth of Sauron being sexy for me.
The movies did it.
No.
Smeagol, not Gollum.
I don't want sexy. I don't want sexy Smeagol.
All right.
I don't want that.
I've never. You sounded so genuine. I do not want sexy Smeagol in here. I don't want him. Please don't bring him, please.
Man, I can't think.
My genuine feelings. Please don't show me sexy Smeagol.
Please don't show me him. How about elderly sexy Bilbo?
He's
going on an adventure.
I'm weirdly not opposed to that because I feel like Bilbo could pull that off.
Bilbo is kind of sexy.
I can't see it, and I'm trying to visualize.
Well, imagine him with scary Bilbo face.
Nah.
You're in now. You're about to go to bed with him, and he's like, and you're like, oh Jesus. You're about to cuddle up late one night.
Man,
there's fucking Tom Bombadil with tits. Yeah, keep going.
There you go. That was a good cut.
Keep following that thread there, Mike. I think you were onto something.
You know what bothered me about The Hobbit 2? Is I thought Kevin Costner was the Beorning. And it wasn't even Kevin Costner. It looked like him, but it wasn't.
Look.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Bjorn is such a
can't possibly have a point strong enough for you to say, look, about Kevin Costner, too.
I like every point Alaric's ever made, he goes, look. And I'm like, I'm staring, buddy. I'm staring. What comes next?
It's me desperately trying to stall as I think of what I'm saying.
Glad we've seen behind the curtain.
So Bjorn is such an oddity in Tolkien, just in general, that I was really hoping that Peter Jackson would just pick him up and run with him. Like, stick him in Dol Guldur. Sure, why not? He's kind of at that power level. He can turn into a bear. But they didn't do anything with him. They did less with him than the books did. And I'm just confused why they decided that Bjorn was, like, too dangerous to overuse.
Probably sleep deprivation.
Oh, actually, I legit have a Lord of the Rings question for you, Alaric.
Okay.
Tolkien said that Gandalf was the only wizard of the bunch to remain to his original mission, right?
Correct.
As an angel.
Yeah.
Is that just implying that Radagast being so intertwined with nature is a bad thing? Like taking care of nature?
Yep.
Really? Like he just
his job was to go and rally the free peoples against Sauron. So him helping out animals is him neglecting his job.
But isn't his patron goddess like the nature lady?
Absolutely.
So I'm pretty. I don't know.
No, my guy's got a job and he's procrastinating.
So the idea is Saruman fell to the lure of power. He was put in a position of power, and
the blue
wanted
wizards
more of that power.
And
the blue wizards Tolkien forgot about, and just later on said that they left. Literally the only time we get told about them is in a letter. Someone asks, "Hey, what happened to the blue wizards?" And Tolkien's like, "They went south and east." He doesn't give them real names. The only names we have for them are their angel names. So, and then Radagast got distracted by the beauty of the natural world and didn't take any actionable effect on saving it.
Well, I just noticed that Gandalf and Saruman both seem to have this like disrespect for Radagast. And both of them, not just Saruman. Gandalf can't handle him either. And then there's this feeling of like, I just had this moment of like, wait, what is Radagast really doing wrong? Is it just that he's not in the war? So
what Radagast is doing wrong is just kind of minding his own business when he got sent here explicitly to save the world.
Yeah, I know. There was just something like...
You just thought that they both thought he sucked.
Well, no. Gandalf and Saruman clearly... Saruman calls him a fool. Like, he mocks Radagast.
Openly. And Gandalf doesn't really counter-argue.
Gandalf doesn't counter-argument, and then when Radagast basically comes to Gandalf to be like, hey, go see Saruman because whatever... Gandalf goes, why? Like, he's like, I don't fucking... Gandalf literally has, like... He literally starts it with, like, it's like something like Radagast be brief or something like that.
There are 5 of us super wizards here in the world. Why are you wasting my time, Radagast?
Disappeared straight after dinner.
Wait a minute. He's like, wait a minute. That's right. Gandalf has only 4 other angels he can talk to, and already one of them he's knocked down for being like annoying.
I had read through. Sorry, I was looking. Are we doing? Is this a detective story we're following right now in Hitman?
Yeah.
Oh man, a lot of people. I had just recently read through. A couple months back, like Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas chasing after Merry and Pippin's trail and all that stuff, and then Rohan, all that stuff. And I was just really struck by Gimli's, I guess, like comedic relief in the book, and then his payoff for actually being a badass in Helm's Deep versus in the movies. Because especially like Aragorn gets stuck at the what's it called? The front gate, you know, has a cool name. And then Gimli comes out flying. Yeah, tell me it. Come on. I know you want to.
I should know this.
Anything else?
It's
the Deeping Wall is the wall. What's the name of the gate? I'm looking it up.
Gate, right?
Is it the Deeping Gate?
I think it is, yeah. I'm probably wrong.
I'm looking it up now.
But basically in the movies he gets tossed and they both fight, but in the book Aragorn's in trouble and Gimli comes in swinging and like chops heads off, and you're like, oh, that dwarf can kill orcs easy, better than anybody else, and you're like, oh, that's very cool then that the guy who's the comedic relief is also the best killer of orcs.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, he does like a freaking sneak attack out of the shadows and beheads 2 orcs.
It's sick.
It's just an entire like Tolkien. So Tolkien did define how people view dwarves, but the way people have adapted dwarves now has been heavily shifted by like D&D and Warhammer kind of style dwarves. Tolkien's dwarves are way more Norse mythology dwarves, where they're kind of
they're trickstery and they're smart. Like they're not. they're not like they do still have the like battle Viking, like that's always been in dwarves. That
It's
kind
there.
of like,
It's Norse mythology, yeah.
right. But they in Tolkien's dwarves, like I love the fact that like Gimli at a couple of points and other dwarves talk strategy a little bit, you know.
And that's
If you-
they'll happily sneak around you and do something shifty.
Yeah, because they're more of, again, like you said, that Norse mythology dwarves who are like the weird ones that you like in Norse mythology. You go to dwarves, but you kind of don't want to because they're the ones who can somehow make super powerful weapons. And they stay out of people's business. And if you approach them, they're gonna make a deal. They're very, very shifty. And yeah, no, I think the dwarf that we know is way more.
That's
like,
cool.
Gimli from the movies and D&D, and it's made this battle hardy other kind of thing. But well, even elves have been kind of bastardized into a different thing than what they were originally, like, because Tolkien was looking at elves like these are just perfect people. These are just what perfect people are. He wasn't thinking like high and mighty. Well, they were high and mighty, but he wasn't thinking high and mighty in the sense of like how we see elves now. Like they were just.
They had
he
a
literally
reason.
said in the books he calls them people without sin. Like these are just perfect people walking about.
Right.
Yeah. So you gotta when you get into Tolkien's philosophy, you gotta realize that he is at his heart Catholic. So
Very Catholic.
it bleeds into his view on how his world works.
But thank God it doesn't bleed as much as a Jesus line in C.S. Lewis.
dude, I love the fact that C.S. Lewis and Tolkien were friends, and that Tolkien hated how blatant C.S. Lewis was as a metaphor. That just tickles me to no end.
Your magic Jesus line was cute.
Yeah.
Could you imagine them sharing notes? Tolkien's like building this entire world, and C.S. Lewis is like, well, they go into a cupboard and.
Mr. Tumnus.
What world building is in Narnia? Like, I don't know.
There is some.
Not much.
But I haven't read all the Narnia books, and I don't want to read all the Narnia books. I've read half of them. I'm good.
Well,
I liked Prince Caspian. Prince Caspian was a decent as a child.
Sure.
Reading Lion the Witch of the Wardrobe, then coming back to Prince Caspian, it was like a oh my gosh, everything's bad now kind of moment.
You know what isn't a good one? The first, it's not Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe.
Magician's Nephew?
The Magician, yeah, that one sucks because it's Genesis. It's literally Genesis.
That's actually why I liked it when I read it as a kid.
No, I found it boring just because there's no plot. It's a kid is witnessing the birth of Narnia and like God essentially making the world, and it's like okay. And at one point it's like Aslan going like, we have 7 days to make Narnia. And it's like, great.
Man.
Do you rest on the seventh one, Aslan?
I guess
yes,
when I was growing up, I had not read any like fictional book that described the universe being birthed like that. So I was very into that as like cut past all this and see that. I
think part of it was just when I was reading it, because I think I jumped into Narnia. I jumped into Narnia way after I was supposed to, because I was curious, just because it was a fantasy series that people talked about. Like I was already into my middle school H.P. Lovecraft phase. So I jumped into Narnia, and I was like, oh, I'll try to read through these. I like fantasy books, and I didn't know like what the age range was supposed to be on Narnia.
Yeah.
And the first one, it's just like, And then the angels sang as Narnia came to be. And it's like, dude, I just read a short story where H.P. Lovecraft was scared of air conditioners. I'm going to need more than just this, dude. He was scared of air conditioners. He was fucking freaked. He wrote a whole story about it. About a dude. It's about a doctor. It was right when air conditioning was coming out, like as a thing.
What's it called?
Huh?
What's it called?
Dude, it's like, I think it's got the word cool in the name. I can look it up.
Cool air. Yeah.
Look it up right now. I'll look it up right now. But
how goes the mystery?
Long story short, the actual.
I'm almost there with figuring out who
you've got it.
Kill.
Knives Out.
You believe in you.
Knives Out.
That's an excellent movie.
That's pretty much all this mission is, really.
It really is, isn't it? I was getting big vibes, and I wasn't even really focused in that hard. Oh, man. Oh, he was so deep into it, we lost him.
Oh, wow.
I'm here.
No, I'm talking about...
He was Lovecrafting so hard he looked too deeply and went mad.
Yeah, that's creepy, isn't it? Got Lovecraftian.
Okay, so what this is gonna happen is in about a week or a month or something some significant time period later. Oh, okay. So what we're gonna read a newspaper article about Mike going insane and doing something crazy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
He's licking his toes.
The short story is called Cool Air.
That's funny.
It's about a doctor who essentially shouldn't be alive. He's basically dead. He's basically about to die or dead or something like that. And the air conditioning keeps his body cool so he can kind of remain alive. And as soon as it gets hot in there, like he melts or something like that.
How was it? How was the story?
It was terrible, but but it was like I liked it just because it shows you, because you really don't get the sense of how fucking scared H.P. Lovecraft was of certain things until you start reading his short stories. When you start really getting into some of his like really, really quickly written couple pages short stories, you get his full fear and terror of society, other like the females, his mom, other races. Like if it wasn't him, he was terrified. Cats, dogs, he was fucking scared of everything. And then he's like in his little apartment and somebody goes, "Hey, have you heard about this new AC?" And he's like, you know, like just scared of everything.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Whew.
And then I read Narnia, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's a bit of a hard sell after Lovecraft. I'll be honest.
Well, I don't think I think Narnia
a kid's book though.
No, Narnia is perfect for kids. Narnia is fine. Although I do remember in the movies there was a centaur with double swords, and I remember seeing that as a kid and going like, "That's fucking dope."
Yeah.
Centaur man with two swords. What?
I was big into those movies.
Prince Caspian made me feel type of way.
Yeah, dude.
I bloomed as a man when I watched Prince Caspian.
He's the bad guy in the Netflix Punisher show. That's
okay.
Oh yeah.
Really
weird. Yeah, I don't remember who that guy, the name of that villain, because that show was terrible. But you know,
something. Face got blown apart, so he was upset.
Yeah, but he was like
The best.
Well, I mean, Mr. Tumnus was the modern Professor X.
Yeah.
That's. I was blown away by that.
Wait,
James
what was
McAvoy.
that scene? There was a scene in Mr. Tumnus's house when he first brings this little child into his home alone, which is terrible. But he makes her look at the fire or something and play a creepy song, and she's like seeing a genocide in the fire. And dude, what the fuck was that? And he's playing flute, you know? And then at the end of it, he stops the flute.
I am much less clear on what's going through C.S. Lewis's head, I'll be honest.
To be fair, so was Tolkien, so that's fine.
Yeah.
By the way, I think this is another thing that's a mark against Martin. I watched an interview with him talking about his influence from Tolkien, and he said the biggest mistake Tolkien ever made was bringing Gandalf back. And I was kind of sitting there going, like, some of my favorite passages is from Gandalf's Return. I think it's actually it's clearly a Christ allegory. I'm not denying that, but how it's written and how it's described, I mean, it's one of the reasons why those scenes are also so prominent in the movies as well as just compelling things. And even in the animated movie, when Gandalf is, I don't know, the whole thing. I don't know. I don't know.
That movie.
The death and return of Gandalf, I think, is incredibly written, especially on the abstract fronts of fighting the Balrog, coming back from, very compelling.
So you got to look at like killing Gandalf in Lord of the Rings Book 1 is.
You mean killing Dad?
It's a classic. It's a classic. No. This is for real this time.
Right. The person with all the answers is gone.
Yeah, because it makes all the characters then live for themselves, do their own plot lines. They have to figure things out.
Right.
But once they've kind of gotten over that initial hurdle of figuring things out for themselves, it's kind of fine to have Gandalf back because he can't solve all the problems anymore.
And
everyone just thought he could.
I like Gandalf the Grey, of course. I love Gandalf the Grey. Gandalf the White, though, is still compelling and also ethereal and weird. I don't know. It's Angel Gandalf. Like, it's him being an angel.
Yeah, you lose the familiarity.
Right. You basically get him at his most alien in a lot of ways. And it's very compelling, especially how it's written, just because you don't get to see that with many of the other characters in Lord of the Rings. They're very grounded. So seeing this person now kind of go full magic and seeing this incredible detailed writer express what it's like to have this new angel walking around. I don't know.
I just love reading Tolkien's prose sometimes.
Yeah.
Like he can be talking about the most random stuff.
Here's a tree.
Oh my gosh, dude. The shrubbery is like, it's so gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. Well, I love it when he's describing battles, though, because you really get the sense of he cares where everything is or where people are positioned.
He cares where things are positioned, but he's not going to bog you down with more details than you need to have.
I remember I forgot, it might have been, I think it was Legolas, but it was like a sentence where it was like, he let his arrows fly and ended his target, or something like that. It was very brief, and I had noticed that he had described the deaths of some of the other combatants a little bit more in detail. And I was and then it goes to the next sentence where it basically says, and Legolas does this again and again and again. And you go, the reason why he's not going into detail is because he's
it'd be too much work.
Right, I don't know.
I know everyone always says this about it, but reading through it and having, like, even Sam and Frodo's journey being described by cardinal direction, and just, I don't know, like, as DM inspiration to describe a room in terms of direction in the way he does, and how, like, rocks are scored in a way that you can picture them correctly. When he describes, like, a perfect 90-degree angle of something, what do you call that? It's not shave. It's, I forget what the term is for it, but, like, I don't know. Even Minas Tirith, him describing it recently as I'm reading through, it's like, it's kind of cozy, even though it's an empty place. It's very, like, I can see everything. It's beautiful.
No, he can he has a perfect mental image that of what he's created.
Another thing,
and is describing it to you.
Well, there's the bit where Pippin's looking at looking at it, and you're like, you can see the expanse, but then Pippin goes, "Where that road goes that goes south?" And then they explain it to you, and you follow, and it's crazy.
What's also nuts about it is that I've noticed, and this is one of the cool things about Lord of the Rings, is when you see artist renditionings of Lord of the Rings or whatever, or when you talk to somebody else about what something looks like. I understand the Peter Jackson films really quantified the look of Middle Earth, but when I talked to people about it, it didn't seem like there was this wide expanse of different versions of like he described it in such a way that everyone kind of has a very similar idea. Like when I think about like something with no detail, like Harry Potter, right? There's tons of different ways certain characters look like, and tons of different ways Hogwarts looks and all that stuff. But when you think of any of the cityscapes, Rohan, when you think about the different characters, everyone kind of has like, we all know what Gandalf looks like, pretty on the nose, right? So we all know what Frodo and Sam look like.
Yeah. I've got an interesting counter question.
Yeah, hairy feet.
Sure. What color is Legolas's hair?
It's not blonde, is it? I believe it's
never specified.
Is it never specified?
What color his hair is?
Oh, that's interesting.
I always think it's blonde just because the movies.
Yeah. So there's I think there might be one reference to dark-haired Legolas, or something like it's basically a debate that goes on about whether or not Legolas has blonde hair like basically every other elf, or him and Arwen and Elrond are like the only dark-haired elves.
I was going to argue. I'm pretty sure in the books all the elves are described as light-skinned, light hair, and very pale eyes.
But you've got Elrond and Arwen. So
okay.
Well, I thought that mixed up my theory entirely, because I was going to say the elves of Mirk, like, because Legolas is from Mirkwood, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And Mirkwood, I thought were supposed to be more of, like, if you had to draw a comparison, like the wood elf type.
The backwoods elves, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So I thought they'd have like brown hair and stuff, but I guess that would make the other ones of Rivendell light-haired, right? But then Elrond has dark hair, and so does.
Although technically speaking, I'm realizing that my own counter-argument is that Elrond is only a half-elf. So
that's true.
See, I don't know about that. What is that with Elrond?
So Elrond is one of the only. He might be the only half-elf in existence.
I can't remember another one.
Up until Aragorn's kids.
They mention it in Two Towers, but I didn't know exactly.
So humans and elves breeding is like a no-no because of the actual existential terror of one of you lives forever and one of you dies in 100 years. So there's like the elves in particular are always absolutely terrified of this concept every time it gets brought up. It'll be like Elrond is remarkably chill with Arwen wanting to stay with Aragorn, all things considered. Now, he can't really complain at all because he is himself a half-elf, but
that's interesting.
The Beren and Luthien storyline of the Silmarillion, which is those are Elrond's parents, much mistaken things. But that's Beren is human and Luthien is an elf. And so, in order to be allowed to marry Luthien, Beren has to literally steal a Cimmeril, which is like the super magic gems, from.
Your whereabouts for last night. Oh yes,
So Beren is like this son of a king. He's important. His family's destroyed because it's like what Tolkien loves to do. And he's like, So he's like an important human. He's not like just Joe Schmo human. He's like a king of humans. And the elf, dude, it's one of the F-named elf movies. Finnerfin or Fingleton or
Fuckface.
No, I think it's Fingleton.
That's my favorite elf.
Here's my favorite elf, Fuckface.
What you're describing there, Mike, is Feanor, also known as the guy who ruined everything.
Yes, that is fun fact. That's true. Wait a minute.
Feanor and his sons, who to a man ruin everything.
So wait a minute. So are you telling me that the Hobbit dwarf elf romance was stupid? Is that what I'm getting from all this?
What I'm telling you is that there have been only you could name on your hand the number of elves with humans. So the idea of a dwarf thing at all could be just like anathema to either of those species.
Right. Well,
everyone's just like no to that.
I like this one. There's this one description a friend of mine told me about dwarves. And I because we were joking about the Hobbit romance, right?
Yeah.
And I said, well, wouldn't that be crazy if they did that? Like Tolkien actually did that. And he goes, how Tolkien set up dwarves, they almost don't have free will for how dwarvish they are. Like they hate elves. Like the blood rivalry goes so fucking deep.
So dwarves are in a weird place because when you get into you've gotten me talking about Silmarillion lore now. This is dangerous.
We did get deep. Oh, dude, it's midnight. We're going deep.
Yeah. Dude, I want to go deeper. I love this.
So
I want to see how far this tunnel leads. Wait till we get at the end of the tunnel. Is Luvatar there?
Yes, we're close. We're close.
Oh no.
So the Valar are like the gods that made the world. Okay.
Yeah. Right. They sang a song and they made the world.
No. They sang the song and then they wanted to make the song a real thing. That's what the Valar were.
Oh,
they
whatever.
should have just been content making the song, but they wanted to make the song a real thing, so they became the Valar.
God. All right.
That's how Catholic Tolkien is. His gods already kind of messed up. They should have been content with what they had.
You know what? I will say this. I never thought of it that way, but that is extremely Catholic. Thank you for that. I never really put those two things together, but there was something inside me that said that is Omega Catholic shit. Okay, keep going.
So the Valar have made the world. They've made animals. The world is all set up. And then they're just waiting for the part where there's elves. And they're just waiting, and they're all hyped. And Luvatar's like, no, we're not ready yet.
But one of them goes, we'll sneak them in real quick, right?
So I think it's Owling. I don't remember for sure which one it is. It's like, I need to teach my crafting to somebody, please. So I'm gonna make these dwarves real quick. And
quick.
He just does that on his own, and he starts teaching him stuff.
He tucks him in a mountain, right? And
then he gets in trouble for it. He's like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? We're the gods, but we're not super gods, so we can't make people. That's not our job. And he's like, I know, but I wanted them. And so he's like, okay, look, we're not going to destroy them, but they have to go to sleep until after the elves wake up, because the elves have to be the first people.
Oh, man.
That's hilarious.
That's amazing.
And then you had all these drunk guys going, huh?
Even better. There's this. Well, okay. I've oversimplified. So initially, he to destroy them. So he gets real sad about it. He raises up his hammer to do that, and they start begging him not to. Like the dwarves start begging him not to.
They're like, oh shit, yeah.
And so he gets really sad about it. He's like, I can't do it. And then Super God's like, okay, look, they've clearly got some spark of self-preservation here. They're not mindless automatons. We won't destroy them. And just put them to sleep. But
they're not Barovians.
Shut the fuck up. Continue with this world. I want to hear more about the dwarf lore, dude.
So, Aule is the god of crafts, and he's married to the goddess of forests and trees.
Oh, well, that must be quite the household. Am I right, guys?
So she gets upset that he went and did that without talking to her first.
Oh, fucking.
Yeah.
Can a guy just make some dwarves?
so she says, you know, there will ever be enmity between my people, that being the forests, and yours.
Oof.
And he goes, nevertheless, they're gonna need wood. And that's where he leaves it. And then they move into the next chapter.
Wait. Can I tell you what I heard? Because I want to know if I'm right or not.
Was he flirting with her?
No. Wait, no. Here's what I'm getting at. So here's what I heard. Sad Craftman, Festus said, "I don't give a fuck. I want to wait for these stupid fucking elves. I'm gonna make my own guy, stuck him under the mountain. He's about to kill him. Then they beg him not to, and then he comes home to the wife, back to the old ball and chain, and she's like, "What the fuck did you do?" And he's like, "I just made some dwarves, bitch, and they're napping now." And then she goes, "My nature will fucking hate them," and he's like. And he goes, "We're still gonna chop that shit down." Did I hear that correctly?
Pretty much, because remember, amazing. Like Paule's like 10th out of 14. So he's like low tier on the Valar.
Oof.
But
is she high? Is she high tier? She's forest, I'd imagine.
She's like 4th or 5th.
Yeah,
dude, if he's at 14 and she's at 4th or dude, he's swinging above his weight class and everything. Cocky son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He's so proud because he made something that was so good that he didn't have to destroy it, even though he was not supposed to make it.
Oh man. That was the best explanation of, because I've read it. I've read the wiki on it and stuff like that, but that was my favorite.
It's what makes the Silmarillion such a weird mythology to read through. Because you do have to read it like a mythology. You can't read it like a novel. It's not gonna work.
One of my favorite, really only things I go to the Reddit for nowadays is the weird little communities, and Tolkien fans is great. And oh man, what were they saying recently? Why did that jog my memory? Oh yeah, one guy popped in there and he's like, "Why does everybody tell me not to read the Silmarillion first?" It's like genuinely confused. Like, have you tried it, dude? Like, have you tried it? Now I know that most Tolkien fans, their brains are shaped differently because the way they
speak Elvish,
dude. My brother is one too. I swear, they'll just plow through any book and they're like, "What's the ish?" And you're like, "Dude, I couldn't read that." A guy at Cracker Barrel, when I was young, somebody got into my brother was reading the Silmarillion at a Cracker Barrel, and the waiter was like, "Oh, it's like reading the Bible, isn't it?" And as at a homeschool family, we all clammed up, and he's like, "Oh, sorry." But
who is this Han Solo type at the Cracker Barrel just coming up to the
Cracker Barrel waiter is just like, "I love the Silmarillion." That's great.
Yeah,
great, man.
He was a dude. Cracker Barrel's great. He was a 3-star though, probably not a 4-star yet.
Hey, have either of you ever beaten that brain teaser challenge on Cracker Barrel tables? You know, with the little pins.
Once.
They don't have those there anymore.
Once.
Yes, I have.
I did it. I did it once.
I thought I was stupid for the longest time that I did it when I was like 16. That's a lot.
Never done it. 19. Never done it.
You are enamourous.
I'm fucking dumb. I tried it once, and I had too much booze in me, and I gave up.
Both my siblings could do it repeatedly. I was stupid, and it took me years.
Years. Training
at Cracker Barrels. You guys
were you a big Cracker Barrel family?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
That tells me so much about your hammer throwing violence. You make sense now, psychopath.
Dude, anything you get from Cracker Barrel will fill you up.
All right, give me some, Alaric, give me some dumb Lord of the Rings facts. Go. You got them.
So Aragorn makes a
no, dude, don't sell yourself like that. Don't let him do that to you. You're better than that.
No, he isn't. So I should argue more?
No.
I should fight back more before I give in to talk about stuff I love to talk about.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I want you to know, Chris, the basis of me and Alaric's friendship is dumb lore from media we enjoy. That is the cornerstone of who we are as people.
All right. Sorry, what was your fact?
I want to hear it.
So Aragorn makes what is essentially an in-universe reference, where he says he hounded Gollum or someone hounded someone like the cats of Queen Baruthiel.
Okay.
It's like a throwaway line.
Yeah.
But if you look into it, Queen Baruthiel was a queen of Gondor who was evil. And she controlled a reign of terror with a set of 9 black cats that would spy for her throughout Minas Tirith that were under the control of 1 white cat.
Wow. That's a weird one.
What the fuck, Aragorn?
That is a weird one.
Yep.
Cats? What
Cats
doing in this? Gondor? Okay.
Yep. She's a queen of Gondor who was controlling the kingdom by spying on people with a set of magic cats.
I am the feline Führer. Bow to me.
Oh man. Holy smokes. So, I feel like we could just chunk the last hour and put it as a DumpStat extra. I don't know.
If you want to, that's
I kind
fine.
of want to. Except there's going to be this weird audio in the background of a murder mystery being solved.
I will say that when it comes to Lord of the Rings or getting into the Silmarillion, you really do have to kind of prepare yourself, like you said, that you are reading a mythology and not like a straight narrative, frankly.
It'll just go somewhere weird.
It's notes and I like clear background that he needed to write the stories and that he would later produce, but it really is compelling to see how much of the world he actually thought out.
I heard a sigh from Andrew.
I think that my body is not able to continue on with this murder mystery.
Yeah, it was good. Appreciate your effort, but I guess it's time we wrap it.
But I want to just say that Emma did it. And she
Can you kill her?
Zachary because he knew about how Montgomery was killed many, many years prior because he knew that she knew that Montgomery was actually her real father, and Zachary wanted to reveal it so that way she had no claim to the estate. It's really terrible.
Can you murder somebody?
But apparently, I can't accuse her because there's no hard evidence.
Throw a screwdriver at her.
When Montgomery died in a series of unfortunate events in book 2, I cried. The Lizard Room?
No. Hang on, this is Andrew's time to shine. He solved the case.
I should solve the case.
Let's solve this case.
Oh, right. We've been invested. Yes, the case.
I gotta solve the case. Where
Get them, Dixon Hill.
Downstairs. I need a...
We're going to get down there. And, Cats in Gondor. Okay, that's...
You asked? That's why I bounced so readily. So I'm like, you want weird Lord of the Rings lore? There's some weird Lord of the Rings lore.
Thank you.
You know that vampires and werewolves are a thing, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
There are vampires and werewolves in Lord of the Rings.
Where are the vamps, dude? Is it Pippin?
Well, hang on. Because if you get it, I want to see Andrew.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're trying to.
I want to hear it now, but then I feel like
Where'd she go? Where'd this woman go? Does she know she's about to be accused?
Oh, the
Rent is the worst play I've ever seen.
Is it in the upper right? Is that her?
That's her. I know what you did.
What's your choice? You got all the weapons.
Lethal poison pills you shove down her throat.
Oh, Jesus.
She has to eat the whole bottle.
All right. Yeah. Poisonous flower. What have you been picking up and putting in your...
Fucking everybody saw that, dude.
Have a croissant, bitch.
No. Drink up.
Why is she looking at her bear?
That's what Chris says at every first date. Have a croissant, bitch. Sit down. Maybe a fucking baguette.
Have a croissant. Have a croissant.
All right.
Have a croissant.
Brainer with the golf club now.
Why are you right next to her as she dies?
Because he solved the case.
I solved the case.
That was brutal. Head on the table.
Oh, wow.
Keeps a copy of the Edwards file.
Honey?
Not a bad butt.
All right. Throw a brick at him. Throw a brick at him.
Wait, I gotta save because I might have to come back to this. All right.
Give me something.
The case is
golf club. Ah, man, I never get what I want.
No, you never get what you want, buddy.
Why do we have it then? The
sooner you learn that you don't get what you want on stream, the better.
Aww.
All right.
Who's the lady in the purple?
We got a FedEx for you. Oh my gosh. All right, thank you. You got a brick. Throw that at him.
He took that like a champ.
Oh, you can chuck wrenches. Oh. All right.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
I solved it.
Good night, everybody.
That was a good one.
Good night, everybody.
That was a good night. Now,
see, it was nice because there's underlying context of a murder mystery on the backdrop of Lord of the Rings
and Marvel.
Yeah.
Like, how am I going to do these?
It's a weird ramble right there.
It was fun.
I don't know what to tell you. If you put Alaric and me even near each other, it's gonna go off the rails when it comes to conversation.
All I know is I'm gonna be selling that Kellogg CD, and it was great.
That's true. I can clip that. All right.